Perfect. 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 What's going on, everybody? I go by RB, and this is Philly Take with RB, back again for another Sixers post-game live stream. The Sixers fall to the Portland Trail Blazers in their fifth game in the bubble by a score of 124 to 121. The Sixers now fall to 3-2 here in the bubble and 42-28 on the regular season, and now are in sixth place in the Eastern Conference all by themselves. And there's a bunch to talk about in this game. There was a lot of good, there was a lot of bad, back and forth, a nail biter with the Portland Trail Blazers, who desperately needed a game. But first and foremost, before we talk about any of that, I think that I have a jersey curse. I really do. I mean, bro, why Philly? Why? I wore the Ben Simmons jersey the other night and he gets hurt. Guess what jersey I'm wearing right now? Y'all see this? And he gets hurt. What? Like, why do I put myself through this? Like, come on, man. I don't even care about this game. If Joel Embiid is hurt and cannot continue and cannot play another game, I mean, I'm sure he will be back, right? I'm sure he'll be fine for the playoffs. It didn't look like anything crazy. He backed up and his ankle hit the basketball post, okay? It doesn't look like anything serious, but just the fact that he goes out and doesn't return for this game. And here we are with another Philadelphia 76ers injury. Another injury, bro. Like, does it ever stop? Does it ever stop? Look, there was a lot of good and there was a lot of bad in this game, but overall, I just need Joel Embiid to be okay because he's our last hope. I've been saying this team will go as far as Joel Embiid takes them. He's got to be okay. In terms of this game, it was a back and forth nail biter with the Portland Trail Blazers. Look, I'm going to give the team a round of applause, okay? I'm going to give them a round of applause because after Joel Embiid went down in the first quarter, look, I wasn't as engaged into this game. I know you guys weren't. It's just it took something out of you, right? Hearing Joel Embiid will not return to this game. And the Sixers were playing sloppy to come out. They did not look good, but the Sixers somehow, some way, a part of it was Portland missing shots, okay? But the Sixers stepped it up. They came back in this game. They took the lead, and it went all the way down to the wire. And when you're playing guys like Mike Scott and Norvell Pell, okay, Kyle O'Quinn, look, I can't be terribly mad that we lost this game. I actually predicted the Sixers to lose this game by 3 points. They lost the game by 3 points. But here's the difference. I thought it would come down to talent versus talent. Joel Embiid going off for 40, back and forth, and Dame hits a big shot because he had a bad night and wanted to rebound. Dame Lillard showed up in the crunch time just like I said he would. I mean, he was unbelievable, but the Sixers made it so easy for him. Down the stretch, I mean, Lillard and McCollum were missing early, but Lillard just heated up and did not stop. And this man, I mean, Damian Lillard, we were going under screens and everything. But look, man, this man Dame is different. He's cold, and I got to give it to him. But Carmelo was off. Gary Trent actually had a bad game. Nurkic wasn't really doing anything. But somehow, some way, the Sixers still find a way. Even going into the last couple minutes, I'm telling myself, RB, don't get too excited because you know what's going to happen. I just knew we wouldn't win that game, but there were some positives to take away. Josh Richardson, round of applause, buddy. Look, Josh Richardson, if he's able to step up like he did tonight and give us some production. JRich, he just had it tonight. He was on. There was no stopping that man. A season-high 34 points. JRich was out of his mind. Every time the guy shot the ball, I said, that is going in. JRich finished 13 for 20 from the field, 6 for 10 from behind the arc, 34 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. That is what we brought you here for, JRich. We need that kind of production. Alec Burks. I mean, look, I still got some beef with Brett Brown. Alec Burks played 6 minutes in the first half. I think he played like 6 minutes. But what happens when you keep him in the game, Brett? Keep Alec Burks in the game. I'm almost there to saying Alec Burks should start on this team. He had like 12 points in the fourth quarter, 20 points overall in 23 minutes played, 8 for 14 from the field, 1 for 4 from behind the arc. But the guy was just clutch. He was knocking down. He got blocked a couple times, but I'm not mad because he's letting it fly. Al Horford, great game, buddy. Al Horford is stepping up. I got to give him credit. Al Horford, look, I'm not worried so much about Al's talent. If it's there, it is. If it's not, it's not. But do you see Al Horford playing hard? He's moving his feet. He's attacking the board. Al Horford had 6 rebounds and 5 assists in this game and 15 points on 6 for 9 from the field. Hit a clutch 3 late. Al Horford. This is what we paid you for. Yes, it's certainly the whole season. Your track record has not lived up to 109 million, but this is what we paid you for, Al. This is how you gotta play Al Horford, baby. Look, Shake Milton struggled again. He was letting it fly, but it just was not going down crazy. I mean, he still had 11 points on 4 for 10. Tobias Harris just That is my problem with Tobias. I mean, look, this is a matchup in Carmelo. We know Melo doesn't play D, and he wasn't even on the offensive side of the ball. Tobias needed to take more advantage of that mismatch. He shot 7 for 19, but overall, it wasn't clicking for him tonight. He finishes with 16.7 rebounds, 3 assists. Joel Embiid, by the way, in his 6 minutes that he played, went 1 for 6 from the field. Not good at all. Matisse Thybulle, Brett, a couple things Brett did do well. He kept Matisse Thybulle in and Alec Burks in the fourth quarter. Matisse Thybulle, I mean, the dude can't hit a jump shot, but on the defensive side of the ball, Matisse Thybulle is the man. Matisse is the man, baby. I mean, I know he got torched a couple possessions late. It's going to happen, but some of the blocks, some of the steals, just some of the things I see from Matisse, he's in the works. He is a process. And Matisse Thybulle had 3 steals, and he had a block, and he made some plays that mattered. How about Glenn Robinson III? 17 minutes in his first game back, 2 for 5. He looked a little shaky at times, but as always, the reason I love Glenn Robinson and why I think he should be on the playoff rotation, because he hustles. The guy hustles. And that's what I liked from him. Again, Norvell Pell played some minutes, missed the dunk. I mean, he's great on the defense side of the ball. Guys, I feel like he's never played offense. Mike Scott even contributed. Mike Scott. Crazy, man. But we all know where this game went. Damian Lillard, 51 points. The Sixers could not stop him in the fourth quarter. I mean, he was out of his mind. Crunch time. I knew it was going to happen. He only shot 4 for 12 from behind the arc, but Dame Lillard was on it. And when he needed to be a couple and 1 threes, Dame Lillard was on it. Let me just say that. Dame Lillard was on it. Crazy, man. I thought the Sixers kind of laid back on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we got back in the game by playing hard. When you play hard, good things happen, but we laid back, took our foot off the gas pedal, and we kept going under screens. Again, the pick and roll defense was still atrocious in this game. But at the end of the day, the Sixers did play hard, and they got themselves back in it, and I just can't be mad. I'm disappointed, but more so because Joel Embiid, I need him to be healthy, and I need him to be ready to rock for the playoffs. A lot to talk about in this game. We will talk about it all. 80 people up in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Shout out to everyone up on the Sixers post game live, baby. And by the way, channel memberships are now available. The link is in the description if you want to check that out, baby. Hold up. Let me change this to post game live, baby, because we're in here every pregame, every postgame. We're up in here, man. Let's see who's up in the chat. Shout out to my guy, Philly Notion, hitting me with a super chat. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it, man. It says, RB, tough loss, bro. My Nets need fans like you. I appreciate that, man. Passionate as always, but I'm not being a stinking Nets fan. And by the way, Philly Notion, shout out to him. One of 4 channel members. We already got 4 channel members up in here. Philly Notion is a fire take member. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Let's see who else is up in the chat, baby. Barm5, another channel member, a member of the Fire Take Hall of Fame. Shout out to Barm5. Appreciate you being up in here, man. Let's see. Watching Pell play is so funny. Norvell Pell, I mean, I love the way the dude plays defense, but this man cannot play offense. I mean, he had an alley-oop dunk and missed. I mean, Norvell Pell, Kyle O'Quinn's playing minutes in this game. I mean, I was about to fall asleep. I can't even lie until the Sixers came back in it, man. You can't blame them, though, playing without two of the biggest stars, and we fought the whole way. I agree. I'm not mad at this game. The Sixers played hard. They did what they could with what they had. I'm just mad that Joel Embiid had to go out in the first quarter, because I really think if Joel Embiid is in this game, we probably end up winning, honestly. I mean, Nurkic was nobody. Nurkic really didn't do anything. He finished the game with 15 points and 6 rebounds. I mean, Carmelo had more boards than him. CJ McCollum had more boards than Nurkic. Okay, come on. Furt dribbling the ball just makes me laugh. I literally wrote this down on my notes. Haven't looked at it yet. There was one play. You know, the paint is so damn crowded, and Furkan's trying to drive in, gets plucked from behind. And like I said, he's not JJ Redick. Come on, Brett. We're going to talk about the offense in this game at points early on. Again, just no substance. Like Tobias Harris, ISO. Even Alec Burks couldn't get going when he first came in because there's too much ISO. Like, come on, Brett. You got to figure something out with these guys. Nets are destroying the Clippers. No Paul George, though. Mr. Dude, what's going on? What's going on, man? Harris needs 20 shots to score 16 points. I mean, why are you even up in here, man? We didn't even play Boston. Let's see. The angry face for the members. I gave him that idea. Yeah, man, that emoji is tough. Channel members, they know what the deal is, man. Harris is awful. Melo is so much better. Look, Tobias, look, I understand he's not a max player, but you know, you gotta rise up to the occasion, man. Like, you are Tobias Harris. You gotta take advantage of this mismatch. You gotta put these boys on your back because you got youngins like Shake Matisse. Like, come on, Tobias. I need a little more out of you. 16 isn't gonna cut it tonight. In 33 minutes, 16 is not gonna cut it, man. Nurkic got a couple of good blocks. He did. But overall, I just thought he didn't take advantage of the matchup. Maybe because he was in foul trouble early. That was a good job by Embiid to get him in foul trouble early. No superstars, and we almost won. Refs were sucking Dame all night. The refs were absolutely terrible, as always. I mean, it's just a given at this point. They are trash. But yeah, no superstars. We played hard, and good things happen when you play hard, so I'm not mad about it. I'm at least happy I didn't see Neto. The one guy, he will not play Neto now. And I don't want to jinx it. But maybe he's finally given up on Howell Neto. Maybe he's finally given up. Horford played a solid game. He did. JRich, first good game as a Sixer. He played out of his mind, but we need more consistency. Like JRich, if he can do that with guys like Ben and Joe and Tobias on the floor, imagine what this team could be. Joshua Graves, new channel member. Shout out to him. Appreciate you being up in here. Neto, the only player without minutes, thank God. Please, Brett, just be done with it. Give the minutes to Glenn Robinson III and Alec Burks. No more Neto. No more Neto. No more Neto. Let's see. Born Fox says, what's good? Let's go, Birds. Sean McQuestion, it's got to be the jersey. Too bad it wasn't enough. Yeah, man, I might have to cop me a JRich jersey. You know what I'm saying? Caleb the GOAT, what a game. Yeah, I mean, for what it was okay. CJ was this game. Melo wasn't on. Gary Trent wasn't on. But that boy, Dame, I told you guys, I just had a feeling. Like, Dame Lillard is different. At this point, just rest Embiid and Simmons for the rest of the season. No point risking injuries for a guaranteed early exit. We got to see if you guys get an update on Embiid. Let me know in the chat. I just don't understand this injury problem. Like, it's every time, man. Murph the Kenzo, what's going on? What's going on? Am I the only one who's not mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm more so mad that Joel Embiid got injured. Like, why is everybody getting injured? We were built well for this bubble, but right now it's not looking good. The Flyers video, yeah, I had to shock the world with a Flyers video, man. Oh, man. If Embiid is done, the Sixers have 7 games left this year. If I don't think Embiid would be done, but if he is, man, we are in trouble. Trouble. Joshua Gray says, I'm not mad. I'm upset. I completely agree. Completely agree. Let's see. It was a good game, though, but what to do? Even more injuries. More and more injuries, man. It's just getting tiring at this point. It's like, who's next? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's always like that. By the way, I'm looking at the box score here. Furkan Korkmaz. I didn't mention him. 13 minutes, 7 points. He shot 1 field goal attempt. Like, why? Why? I mean, even if you're in 13 minutes, Furkan, he hit a nice three. But these guys got to let it fly. Shake Milton, I still am not seeing a lot of aggressiveness from him. He's got to step it up a little bit, and they got to kick him into gear, man. Toby was that's really what he was. But being that guy, getting paid that much money, being the guy, especially when Embiid goes down, Tobias, you got to step up, bro. You got to step up. You had more space with Al Horford, but man, I'm not mad we fought without 2 of our biggest stars. Yep. Got to give them credit for coming back from the bad first quarter. Thanks, Brett. Yeah, by the way the first quarter was going, man, I was like, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good, man. Melo over Toby. I had a jersey curse the Super Bowl season. I've never had a jersey curse, but right now I'm just wondering, like, do I got to burn this jersey? Like, what's going on, man? What's up, RB? Tough loss, but I like the way the guys played in the second half. I agree with you, Jersey boy. What's going on, bro? I'm more so upset about the injury. I thought these boys played hard in the second half, got themselves back into it. But we're going to talk about the last possession because, again, I'm going to call it how it is. Brett Brown was terrible in the last 12 seconds of the game. He was terrible in the last 12 seconds of the game. You know why? Because, look, you have an extra timeout, okay? Now, the play he drew up was not bad. He was trying to get JRich to go for a game winner, which I understand. But look, when JRich comes off a screen or whatever, and he falls down, this was one of my biggest takeaways. How long have we been saying, who can be that last guy to step up and take the big shot? Shake Milton did it the other night. I absolutely understand giving it to Josh Richardson because he could not miss. He was on fire. But you know what? When Josh Richardson falls on the floor and can't get any separation from Melo, and he's just rustling to even get some space and throws up a shot that was not quality, why didn't Brett Brown just call a timeout? I tweeted it out. Why did Brett Brown not call a timeout and just call up another play or at least give them a chance to refresh? JRich fell on the floor. I did not like that by Brett Brown. I did not like that at all, man. Let's see. This could save Brett Brown's job. Stop it. As soon as Damon, Pat Bev, and PG started having beef, I knew we were in trouble. And look, I'm not mad at it. I mean, Damian Lillard is that dude. And we did not have Ben Simmons. All right, Matisse is still young, so I get it, man. I get it. Glad to see we fought back. I agree. Can't be mad. We're down 2 best players. Dame dropped 51, but still made it close. I expected a blowout, but we still made it close. See, I'm not mad. Let's see. I hate being a Philly fan. How come? Guards are killing the Sixers. Yes, that is because, again, our pick and roll defense is the same old thing. It's atrocious. Why do we continue to go under screens? Dame was killing us in the fourth. We're lucky that Melo was missing some shots and CJ a few here and there. I mean, even CJ, though, started to pull up from mid-range behind them screens, and we just can't get to him quick enough, man. The boys 2138, what's going on, bro? Says, what's up? Really wanted to see Embiid and Dame battle it out. Yep. It sucks, man. It sucks. These comments are jumping. I'm trying to get to all of them, fellas. If I miss your comment, just go ahead and comment again. 96 people up in the chat. We got to get it up to 100 likes, baby. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. And you already know what we're doing up in here, man. Sixers post-game live. In the first quarter, Shake was so unwilling to shoot the 3. I agree, Freddie. And just throughout, it's like, I'm very close to saying that Alec Burks should be the starting point guard. Not because Shake is bad, not because he's not as talented enough, but what did I say weeks before leading up? Everyone was saying, put Shake in the starting lineup, put him in the starting lineup. I get it. But he needs a little more experience. He's just, I don't know if he's not confident yet or what it is, but he's not letting it fly confidently like we saw before the pandemic. I'm just being honest. Postseason out is coming. I'm liking how he's playing, man. Well, we are only playing 4 games in the playoffs. Corey Dennis, what's going on, bro? Just made it in. How you doing? We're doing all right, man. We're doing all right getting through. Talking some Sixers post-game live. Give me your thoughts, my guy. Matisse, the younger version of Andre Roberson. Please don't ever say that name again. Oh, no. If he turns into Andre Roberson and can't hit a three-pointer, man, whew. But I hear what you're saying. We need to keep the 6th seed for the Celtics matchup. Yeah, at this point, we're in the 6th seed. We're literally only a game behind the 4th seed for Miami and the Pacers. I mean, it's actually pretty crazy. We could end up playing the Pacers in a long shot, but man, I don't know. It's crazy, man. The Pacers are on a hot roll. Miami, they're resting. Jimmy Butler's out. Dragic is out, you know. Flyers #1 seed. You already know, baby. Had to shock the world with a Flyers video. I love it. Matisse is terrible, can't shoot, and is an okay defender. I don't think he's an okay defender. I think the dude can play some defense. I think he's got a bright future. Matt Sadinsky, what's going on, bro? GR3 didn't play as well, but it's okay. He just got back. Yeah, I mean, he played 17 minutes tonight, had 4 points, had 3 rebounds. I mean, at least he was moving around. Like, I feel like GR3, he looked a little off. You know, he's a little bit rusty, but at least he was moving around. I loved the way that he just approached the game. I mean, maybe I don't know. I just like guys that hustle. At the start, Sixers made it way too easy for Lillard. Dude was doing layup drills. Yeah, and especially late on, you're right. There was a couple plays where, you know, he can just stop on a dime and just then continue. And we're too slow to stop him. I mean, he's crazy. Coda K says, RB, what's wrong with Embiid? He kind of took a step back and his ankle hit the basketball post. And I feel like he just twisted it, but they kept him out for precautionary reasons. But look, if they come out and say something serious is wrong with Embiid's ankle, I'm going to be depressed. I might be depressed. I thought Mike Scott at center was a good move from Brett. Kyle Quinn was never it. Yeah, if there's anyone, see, like Mike Scott can get it going a little bit with some shots, he can be okay. But this is the first game he actually looked like something, you know? Definitely should have aggressively trapped Lillard and make McCollum or Nurk beat you. He struggles with close shots, and McCollum was cold. I agree, and there wasn't really any adjustments there. But again, I can't be mad without Joel Embiid on the floor. I guess Dame time is real. It is. I bet Lillard to score over 29.5. It was easy. We know Lillard, Booker, they always score too many against us. And yeah, I mean, it's with the way that we play defense, the system, I mean, it's expected, bro. It's expected. What up, RB? What does channel membership do? Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you being up in here. There's 4 different tiers, and depending on which one you pick, you get additional content. You get custom emojis for the live streams. You get custom loyalty badges that show how long you have been a member of the channel, and you get, you know, exclusive rants, videos, a bunch of stuff. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. You get some pretty cool content that not everyone else gets, so I think it's pretty cool. Drew210, appreciate the post-game lives, bro. Hey, I'm grinding, man. I'm grinding. I'm up on here every pre- and post-game, trying to talk some Sixers with you guys and grind it out, man. Ride Dude says we should have won. I can't say that we should have won. You know, I say we had a good chance to win, even without Embiid. But, I mean, Dame is just different. And overall, the way the Sixers play D, I just knew, like, even though we were up going into the last couple minutes, I'm just like, you know what? Like, something's going to happen here. This is the Sixers, you know? What's up, RB? Ryan Rowe, appreciate you being up in here, my guy. Let's see. Enjoyed the game. It showed we really have a talented team. We can't blame Elton anymore. And again, I never really was the one to blame Elton the most. It's more so the system, man. You know what I mean? So, look, we got some talent here. We just got to use them, and they got to step up, and we just got to make the right adjustments, man. RB just supporting the GOAT. Appreciate you, my guy. Shout out to Barn 5 channel member, one of the first ones up in here, man. Shout out to you. James Studley, no excuses. Burks needs to start next game. He looked great at point guard late in the game. He just looks comfortable, and he understands the offense. I feel like that's the main thing with Alec Burks. Like, you know what you're going to get. He's going to come out, play off the pick and roll, and knock down shots. And he's not going to be scared. He's going to let it fly. And he just looks comfortable and very swifty. So I like him. Dame is a problem. Hard to guard him in the fourth without fouling him. I agree. And I would have at least tried to throw some double teams at him, which I feel like they almost tried to do. But he's just too fast, and he just knocks down a couple of those and 1 threes. Were absolutely ridiculous. Drummer Boy says, I need a channel membership. I'm 48. How do I do that? Hey, I'm gonna put the link in the description right now. You just click on the link and it'll take you. You can check out the memberships. You can take a look through, see which ones you like, see what additional perks you want of the channel. And if you like it, go ahead and try it out, man. Shout out to you. Kane R says, do you think Joel will be okay? I think he will. I mean, I don't think this is too serious, but at the same time, it's like, why does everybody keep getting hurt, man? Like, and our superstars. If Embiid is out, though, I mean, it's not looking good. I'm not mad. We fought hard and we really tried hard, but this should not be an excuse to keep Brett. I agree. I mean, this is one game. Sixers injuries just on time, as always. Hit the blue join button. Joshua Graves, what about those fouls? Are you talking about which fouls are we talking about? Matisse Thybulle? Because I absolutely agree. Matisse, that's the one thing. He's got to stop reaching so hard. I mean, he's so talented, but I feel like sometimes he just gets out of his element. Just relax. Just relax. He's guarding Dame. He's all amped up. He's always moving. His hands are all over the place. But he did reach a few times when he should not have. So I agree there. All right, we're a little bit behind. Let's try to get some of these comments. Dario, no excuses. Next man up. If Shake stops hesitating with every shot and just shoot, we win. Yeah, Shake's got to stop hesitating, man. Just got in a B-ball this year. Picked Philly because Ben was my fave 2K player. Disappointing he'll be out for the rest of the season. Hope we don't lose Embiid. So I agree, bro. Shout out to you. Appreciate you having you on the Sixers squad, man. Flyers 2020 Stanley Cup champs. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. Why did the Blazers get home court advantage? I don't know, man. I don't know. I agree. Brett can't just use the same methods. Took 2 years to try Ben in another position. Yeah, that's just the thing. You gotta adjust on the fly, man. And it's just funny. Like, I'll see Brett Brown on the sideline, just like, and he just does that. Or when he calls a timeout, he walks all the way out to the free throw line just to do a loop around. I'm like, come on, Brett. Like, I feel like he holds himself so far up here, talks with the biggest words. Like, come on now. Ben and now Joel, 180 for an average starter. Yeah, look, man, these guys, you're getting paid the big bucks. You got to step up. It's sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. Tobias can just be inconsistent. Some nights he looks great. Some he's average at best. I absolutely agree. Like, look, man, some nights he can be a max player, but other nights it's just like, where are you, Tobias? Like, you cannot. I just feel like he lets the game come to him, but he doesn't go get it sometimes. Like, he just settles and he's like, okay, I'm good with my 16 points. I'm good with my 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Like, I feel like he just settles sometimes. Like, go get it, Tobias. Be hungry. Come. You know how teams have that guy, that max player? When they come down the floor, they command the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to go get a bucket. And it's just like Tobias settles sometimes, man. Let's see. Joshua Graves says Joel will be fine. I hope so. Born 5 with the channel membership emoji. Shout out to him, man. Refs and Dame are trash. What's up, RB? The day we trade either Ben or Joe is the last day I root for this franchise. I've been hearing rumors. Yeah, don't listen to those rumors. Bunch of crap, man. I don't think they're legit. I just think people love athletes in this city. They just love to divide them, man. What happened to Joel? Hurt his ankle, stepped on the the basket post. Dame is a bucket. He really is. He really is. RB the dude, I was watching. That was a commentary. I told him to check you out. Shout out to you, man. At this point, might as well rest Embiid and Ben, get the young players playoff experience, come back next year with a better coach and better fitting players. We got to see what happens these next couple games, man. Sixers got screwed back-to-back seasons in the second round. No travel calls. Smart and then Kawhi. Yeah, they did. It's crazy, man. They just continue to disrespect Philadelphia, man. Why am I reading lots of stuff saying Joe is out for the season? Hey, let me know. You guys keep me updated in the chat. I hope not. I hope not. Let's see. Kawhi took 3. I mean, he really did travel. Start focusing on the Flyers, honestly. Hey, I've been watching the games. I might have to start doing some Flyers videos, man. Great effort, even though we lost. Dame's a walking bucket. I was brought here by Let's Go Birds HD. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you tuning into the channel, my guy. Shout out to you talking some Sixers. Looks like they're saying they kept Joe out as a precaution, but you can never trust him. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, it looks like he just twisted his ankle. Take him off. I mean, he limped. He was limping a little bit. Came down the court. But overall, what I was thinking is just like, Joel Embiid, please be okay. Please be okay. He goes back to the locker room. I'm like, oh no. But then I'm thinking like, it's probably just a precaution. But I can't trust these doctors. Like, I really can't. Because last time I did that days ago, day to day, clean MRI, and now Ben Simmons isn't even in the bubble. So I don't know, man. We'll see. JJ went to a team that just got eliminated from the playoffs, and I believe that's his first time missing the playoffs. Where's the dang blue button on an iPad? Hey, I put the link in the description. Let me know if you can't find it, man. And I also put it in the chat. Let's see. I already burned my jersey. Come on now. Come on. To be fair, the Blazers have struggled defensively in a bubble, still, especially in the third quarter. That's very true. Very true. The boys definitely fought, just couldn't hold on. I'm not mad because they did play hard. At the end of the day, man, it's just like I wish Joel Embiid would have stayed in this game because I really feel like we could have had it. The Blazers honestly went cold. I got some stats here. Hold up. I mean, the Blazers started off on a 13-2 run. That's when they started to go crazy. And the Sixers started off 6 for 22. But as soon as Alec Burks came in the game, and you know what he does, he hits an instant three. Every time Alec Burks touches the floor, he hits a three. His first time in. And the first substitution was Norvel Pell when Embiid went out. Then Furkan comes in with Thibault, GR3, and Burke. So I like that from Brett. Bring them all in, not just Furk 5 minutes into the game and then wait for Alec Burks. You know what I mean? Yeah, we all love someone says a dumb point and we all bring the fire. Hey, to the channel members, you got that fire emoji up in there. I need some of them, man. I told you, bro, even without Simmons, we can pass first round. Team is talented, but lazy. Only play good when it matters. Hey, I feel you, man. I mean, it's a good point. It's a good point. The Sixers are trash. I'm sorry. Your name is Kyrie Westbrook, 0-11. The Sixers are trash? Come on now. You didn't even put a space in between Westbrook and 0-11. Come on now. RB, Brett didn't call a timeout because it made too much sense. I absolutely agree. That's my only problem. Like, in crunch time, if this is a playoff game, right, you have another timeout. Even when we got the rebound with a couple seconds left, it would have been harder. But if JRich stumbles, why not call a timeout and give him another chance to stay on his feet, maybe draw something else up, throw them off guard? I was getting Furkan Korkmaz flashbacks from Game 5 of the season when he hit the game winner. But of course, it was too good to be true, right? Matisse is a defensive monster. Some of the plays he came up with tonight were insane. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I still want to know why Rich shot the ball with 6 seconds. He had plenty of time for a better shot. I do agree with that. I honestly thought Brett was going to call a timeout, like I just said, and just give a chance to refresh, get everything set. You had a timeout. I feel like over the years, Brett always does that. He'll have a timeout, and he will not call it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Check out. I connected. I got you. We play D-Book next game, James Harden and Westbrook. Look, it's going to be rough. These next 3 games, I said these 4 games are a test, man. We got the Trailblazers tonight, and then we got the Suns next game. The Suns, who are 5-0, and they're looking to surpass Portland. And then we got the Raptors and the Rockets. These games will tell you a lot. If Joel Embiid doesn't play, then I don't know what to expect. We got to go into the playoffs blind, hoping everything connects. But we'll see what happens, man. Let's go, Birds. HD says, hit the like button now. Hey, give me a like update. Let's get some likes up in here, man. That's tough. 76ers fan. Brett always chooses to put in his garbage 5. I didn't think the rotations were terrible. I just thought, at certain times, like, I'm glad he kept Burks in and Thibault in, but still, it took him long enough to get them in and keep them in. I think Joe is fine. It seemed like a scare for him. He was smiling on the bench. Could have came back. I do agree with that. I agree. Drew 210. What's going on, bro? Ryan Rowe. What's going on, bro? There was one tease play where he was chasing down Dame and then switched on to Melo, who had the open 3 from Dame. Yes, I saw that, and he blocked it. It was crazy. I think he blocked it, or at least he was in his face. And I'm like, dang, this dude has some range, bro. Will the Flyers be 2020 Stanley Cup champions? Yes. Matisse or Alec should start. I agree. Like, I'm almost there saying Alec Burks should be in there. Played hard. Run It Back podcast. DJ Eastwood, my guy, says JRich and Horford leading us to a ring. Stop it. Stop it. JRich will come out next game and have like 10 points. I absolutely loved what I saw from him, but why can't he do this on a consistent basis? And by the way, that I think it was like a minute left out when, or no, even less than a minute, when Al Horford tried to put Nurkic in the post. That was terrible. I'm like, Brett, first off, I think it was JRich or Burks brought it up, and I'm like, come on, we need a big shot. We're lucky that Al redeemed himself with a 3 later on, but that post-up attempt was absolute garbage. Celtics in 5 versus the Sixers. Why is Mike Scott still in the NBA? Good question. Good question. He got cornrows now. Did you watch Doncic last night? He's crazy. He's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. Matisse will be a solid player with some time. I agree. Matisse defense was good. Let's see. Simmons done for the season. I think so. I mean, he's having surgery. I don't see him coming back. Imagine a bench having Eastwood, RB, Bros, and D-Ray. Imagine that. I'm coming off. Bros is taking a charge. Dish it out to me. I hit a 3, and then Brett sits me for the next 4 games. That is what would happen. Boy, do we miss our old coach that's in Atlanta now. We didn't make any adjustments to the screens. It's pretty well known in the NBA about our screen defense. I agree, bro. And it's just the same old story. Like in the playoffs, where we're going to see when our guys are in and when it is in crunch time, why do we keep going under the screens, man? It's killing us. Killing us. Gabriel Rodriguez, what do you think is going to happen with Joel Embiid? I think we'll be fine. But again, I'm knocking on wood. I'm not going to say anything because last time I thought Ben Simmons was going to be fine. And here we are. Let's see. Are you available Friday night? Says I'm starting to get worried. Embiid has always had injury issues. People don't want to talk about it, but Ben has been hurt since he was drafted. Do we have 2 great players who aren't durable? It's a good point. It's a valid point, guys. These guys, even though sometimes they're just nagging injuries, they continue to go down. They continue to go down, and we cannot have that. They got to stay healthy, especially when we get down deep into the season, man. Joel will be fine. He's probably listed as day-to-day. I don't think they wanted to take the chance. I agree. Sixers were decent without Ben and Joe. RB, when are the extra vids coming? Hey, I'm going to get on it this week, my guy. Tons of additional content with the channel memberships. Shout out to all 90 up in here, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check out the channel memberships that just dropped. Shout out to all the channel memberships. Shout out to Barn 5, my guy. Best thing that happened to the Sixers was Allen Iverson. Thank you for your input. Lillard played 39 minutes yesterday, 40 today. Felt like the defense wasn't aggressive enough. Could have made him tired. Yes, that's what I said in the pregame. You got to go at this guy's throat. You got to get him uncomfortable. Tease did try to do that, but he kept ended up fouling him. Like he's just got to work on his technique a little bit. But crazy, man. Indiana sports talk was going on. Who gets the 5th seed? Pacers or Sixers? At this point, I'm leaning with the Pacers, man. Maybe even Miami if they fall. Let's see. Burks played great today, but I don't think Brett likes him in the starting lineup because it takes away from the bench power. I think he should be playing 30-plus minutes, though. I absolutely agree. Played, I think, 20 – did he play 30 minutes last game? I think he was up there and played 23 minutes tonight. I still would have given him a little bit more, but like I said, he played him pretty much most of the fourth. We're in the crunch time when we needed a big shot, but he's got to get him in early on. Like, some things just confuse me with it. So some things just confuse me with Brett Brown. It's just like that. Freddie says, what do you think of this lineup? Burks, Milton, JRich, Harris, and Horford if Embiid is rested. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I might throw Glenn Robinson a third in there, bring one of the guards off the bench. But not bad. Not bad. Blazers getting an 8th seed, knocking the Lakers out the first round. That's a bold take, baby. That's a fire take. Embiid, Dame, Booker, TJ have really stepped up in the bubble. It's crazy, man. And even Gary Trent Jr., who I thought was going to have a nice game tonight, and he was just off. He was just off. How about Mario Hezonja getting some buckets on the Sixers? Like, there's always that one guy where he's just like he's just a bum, and out of nowhere, he just comes and starts heating up on the Sixers. Crazy, bro. Let's see. I'm not disappointed with our play because we played hard. That's all I need to see, guys. You know, without our superstars, like we said, you gotta play hard, man. We were down 4. Al took Nurk one-on-one and Nurk tackled him with no call. It's good. The refs were absolutely garbage. Did anybody see, by any chance, there was one play with Matisse Thybulle where he goes up trying to dunk or lay in the ball? Nurkic went straight up with him. He didn't take a charge, nothing. And Matisse got called for an offensive foul. I'm thinking, I'm like, what else is he supposed to do? Do a 360 and dodge him in midair? Like, what? I mean, come on, refs. Bad. Terrible. RB, you're my go-to guy. Shout out to you, Freddie. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Let's see. Could be a good chance Toronto and Houston rest their starters. That is a good point. I agree. I think JRich was solid for us without Ben or Joe. Yeah, he stepped up, man. He stepped up. This is the JRich that I've been waiting for, man. Nice channel. Greetings from Montreal. Good luck for your Sixers from a Raptors fan. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Thank you for being just an objective fan and coming in here. And shout out to you, man. Good luck. I'm scared and I don't want to play your Raptors in the playoffs. John says, how you doing? Do you usually make your own mock drafts for a new team that comes? Sometimes. I've made some Sixers videos during this whole pandemic, you know, about potential trades, off-season free agents, a bunch of stuff. So we're going to just keep it coming. It's going to be hard with the whole playoffs and then the draft and everything right away, but we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. Mr. Big Chest Brett Brown's funny. AB and Brad have the same last name, and they both have big chests. Yeah, man. There really isn't a point in getting mad about the game. We played great without our two best players. Either way, it looks like we're getting the 6th seed. Just want our players ready for the playoffs. I agree, man. Good point. 2 of the next 3 opponents might rest their starters. Yep, I agree. So, like I said, we might just have to go into the playoffs and hope for the best, man. We might have to go and hope for the best. Let's see. Can you do a Flyers pre and post game starting in the playoffs? I mean, that's a lot. We'll see what we can do, man. Maybe a post game. For me, this was the most positive game we had in the bubble. And that's speaking volumes, even on a loss. That is a good point because we played hard. That's when you play hard, fellas, good things happen. It's as simple as that. I want to look at the team stats for a few moments here because I was surprised at halftime, right? The Blazers were shooting absolutely terrible from three-point range. They were shooting 23% from the three-point range, and they still had a 9-point lead on us, which shows how lazy we were in the first half. I mean, we were throwing lazy passes. We just did not look in sync. But the way that we came out and adjusted was very, very impressive. The Sixers shot 43% from the field at halftime and 47% from three-point. And we ended with the same percentage from three-point, and we even shot better from the field. We shot 48.5% in this game. We shot better than the Blazers. We shot 47% from behind the arc. The Blazers shot 31%. And it was pretty much just Dame cooking. That's crazy, man. Like, they shot 15% below from three-point range, and they still beat us. Crazy. At least we out-rebounded them, though. More assists. They had us with the steals and the blocks. But overall, it was pretty close. Here's the one thing, though. Here's the one thing I did not mention that we have to keep working on, our free throws, man. It was like 76% last game, 76.5% today. Cannot happen. We make those 4 free throws, we win this game. You know what I mean? We have to step up and shoot the ball better from the line. I mean, we just don't have enough guys, I guess, to do it well, but we have to. We have to, man, because they're just going to send us to the line in the playoffs. JJ's first year missing the playoffs every year, including high school and college. Crazy, bro. Him and Al Horford, I believe, have never missed the playoffs. Hey, we got the fire take emoji. I can't see it on here, but in the chat, I know you guys can. Shout out to a channel member, Born5, with the fire emoji. Guys, channel memberships are available. 100 people up in here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check out the channel memberships if you like it and you want additional content and perks. Well, shout out to you. Let's see. Jay Hot says, Sixers are a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Alec Burks has Hall of Fame, quick draw, Hall of Fame green machine. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He goes off, man. Let's see. At least there was no Howard Neto. He's the only guy that did not come in. They even put Norvell Pell, Kyle O'Quinn in before Howard Neto. I mean, it's crazy. What's going on? Did they have a fight? Did Brett Brown's long lost son have a fight, or what happened? As Flay would say, Matisse thigh bully. Joe says no shake in the fourth makes no sense. It actually does make sense to me. Alec Burks had the hot hand. How many points did he have? I think he had like 12 or 13 in a fourth. He was hitting clutch shots and he was playing hard, and Shake just would not step up and take the shots. Like I said, he's got to let it fly, man. He's not being confident enough right now. Let's see. Joel was listed as suffering a sprained ankle. Nothing to worry about. Thank you for that update. Appreciate it. Al Horford, final MVP, Sixers champs. Don't buy a JRich jersey. Can't risk another injury. I can't buy any more jerseys, bro. I might have to burn this one. I mean, every time. Jatavis Brown retires from the NFL. Yeah, I saw that. Hope nobody's hating on Tobias Harris. We're not hating. We're just speaking the truth, man. Like, look, he'll give you your average 16, 17 points, but sometimes when you got that mismatch, you got to take it up, bro. Like, you got to take it up a notch and just take advantage. And sometimes he just doesn't want it bad enough. I wonder why JRich wasn't guarding Dame. He's a really good defender. Yeah, I thought we would see a few guys on him, but I saw a lot of Matisse, and I think who was it at first? Shake? Shake was on him, right? Shout out to my guy, Let's Go Birds HD. My YouTube podcast talkers, bench 1 RB, 1 RB, and 2. Remember when Toby scored in the wrong basket? Yo, I forgot about that play, but that was like, I was just laughing. I'm like, a Sixers thing to happen, right? Like, Tobias' first bucket of the game was a bucket for the opposing team. Like, that was crazy. Crazy. Super Mario came in clutch for the Blazers. Always has that one game like last year when he dunked on Giannis. Yep. Whew. Man. They want Dame in the playoffs now that Zion is not in it. Of course they want them in there. Got to go to sleep. Keep up the grind. Shout out to you, man. Have a good night, my guy. You should record yourself reacting to the last second plays. Clippers have tied the Nets. Shout out to you, man. Says you're doing a great job. You got my follow. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the support. Shout out to you. Who's your dream coach to replace Brett? Right now, Greg Popovich, but it probably would not happen. JRich had a good game because he wasn't the fourth option. Good point. He had the ball more in his hands. I'll agree with that. I wanted the Blazers to win the game, so I'm happy. How come? Why'd you want the Blazers to win the game? Wish we could shoot 48% when Joe and Ben are playing. I know, right? Like, I don't know. We got to let it fly, man. Let's see. Why did JJ leave to go to a trash team? He should have came back. They didn't want him. They didn't offer him. Like, it was a terrible mistake by Owen Brand. Should at least, according to the podcast, he didn't even give him a chance, man. Didn't even give JJ Redick a chance, bro. Let's see. Sixers shot 6 for 24 in the first quarter, and in the second and third quarters combined shot 30 for 46. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. 19 points in the first, 39 and 34 in the second and third, and then 29 in the fourth quarter. Wow. 90 people up in here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, check out the channel memberships. I'll put the link up in here again so you guys can check them out. Additional content, custom emojis, loyalty badges. Shout out to everyone that made this possible, man. Brett Brown punished his son Neto for telling him to make adjustments. Apparently that's what happened. I mean, there's no other reason because, you know, Brett would even like to sneak some Howard Neto minutes into the first half, at least at the end. And it's like, what is going on, bro? What is going on? There was one play in his game as well. Al Horford took it the whole length of the court and posted someone up and got a bucket. I'm like, Al Horford, point center, baby. Al Horford, point center. JJ on his team makes so much sense. I don't know why they didn't make him a priority. Yeah, and Furkan Korkmaz, I mean, like I said, he took one shot tonight. But other than that, I saw him trying to dribble around the screen, and the paint was clogged. And he got plugged, bro. Crazy. But yeah, overall, there was a lot of junk minutes from guys that you won't see going forward. I even thought Mario Shayok would end up getting up in this game. But, overall, our rotation needs to be filled by some of these guys. Alec Burks continues to step up. GR3 was getting the rust off, but I liked what I saw from him. And they're going to have to play big minutes. Matisse obviously had some plays where he got torched, but I loved him being in there and letting him establish his presence. Was great on the defensive side of the ball at certain points and in certain situations. Even Mike Scott, who we probably won't see a lot of, he at least played well. It was crazy. Maybe he's got to get another haircut to play well. But yeah, Alec Burks and Josh Richardson took over, especially in the fourth, man. I loved it. Let's see. Hope Horford keeps playing at a good level so we can get Buddy Hield. Imagine Horford drives up his stock and a team like the Kings would pull the trigger on a move for Al Horford. You already know that, right? My opinion, Tobias is a Walmart mellow. Some casual in the chat, Sixers are a disgrace. RB, you're a disgrace. I mean, come on now. Like, he's up in here. His name is what? Kyrie Westbrook, 0 for 11. And he didn't even put a space in between Westbrook and 0 for 11. Like, come on, bro. And he's just up here hating. Come on. Who's your team, bro? Come on. Our team was better last year than this year. I agree with that. Tobias Harris is my guy. He's my guy, man. I mean, look, I love the dude. He's becoming a vocal leader, but he's just got to take advantage in certain situations, bro. Pop would do wonders for this team, man. I mean, could you even imagine? Which quarter did Joel Embiid get injured? The first. Why isn't he reading my comments? Because your name is Kyrie Westbrook, 0 for 11. This game is the most spacing I ever seen from the Sixers. I agree with that. And moreover, it was Josh Richardson catching off the screens and hitting shots. I mean, Josh Richardson, every time he threw the ball up, I was like, Josh, that's going in. His form still looks a little bit icky, but it's just like it goes in, bro. It went in tonight. It was just that night. JRich had it, man. He had it tonight. Y'all can't take a little hate. I can take any hate. I'm down for anything. I welcome anyone up in here to talk some Sixers, talk some basketball. My problem is with your spacing. And I'm not talking about the Sixers spacing. I'm talking about your last name spacing. Westbrook 0 for 11. Hopefully we can catch a dub against the Suns. D-Book is cold though, bro. Just as a preview for next game, the Suns, like I said, 5-0. They need a game just like the Blazers did. That's why I knew Dame would heat up in the fourth. They needed this one. And the Suns need another one to keep in par, to stay up to par with the Blazers and the Grizzlies. They're going to come out strong again next game, bro. Bro, why are the Sixers getting murked but a morale victory, though? Yeah, it was tough without Joel Embiid, but it sucks. I like that we played hard. Even Rick Carlisle would be great. He knows how to make adjustments when Doncic is having a bad night. Tells everyone to space the floor so Luka can drive. I agree, and I want to see more of that from Tobias Harris. But I'm not going to lie, guys. Even in the first and second quarter, there was a little bit here where I'm like, Brett, draw something up. Like, there's just ISO we were getting. It just looked like they were all over our backs. Even a team that's not, really solid defensively like the Blazers, they were just making us uncomfortable. But yeah, man, it was just, it was a little bit rough, and I understand it was hard without Joel Embiid, but still. Stick a fork in the Sixers. Fly, Eagles, fly. Shout out to Dave McKnight. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Drummer Boy says, I'll get a membership, but I got to go off the live. I understand, man. It gets weird up on mobile. I don't know if you're on a computer or whatever. There should be a join button when you go to my channel, or you can click the link in the description if you want to check out the memberships. So shout out to you, man. I appreciate the support for sure. It says I can get it anytime, right? Anytime, man. Anytime. But if you want to get it now, it shows up in the chat as a new member, and I'll give you a little bit of the RB horn, the RB welcome horn. You know what I mean? Let's see. TJ Warren, the bubble MVP, and even if he falls back down to earth, he's still a 20-point per game scorer when they get the players. The Pacers are sleeper. They play hard, and Nate McMillan knows how to adjust. Look at the way he adjusted on the Sixers while Brett Brown watched TJ cook us. Oh, man, I needed a space. Yes, you did. You did. You needed a space, man. 0 and 11 are their numbers. Okay? So what's your point? Toby wants to be Melo. He just needs to realize he'll never be as good as Melo. Melo didn't even play that well tonight. But neither did Tobias. Like, he didn't play well. He just played okay. Jersey Boys, the Sixers are frustrating to watch. They're inconsistent because we have too many players insane poison. Burks, Matisse, and GR3 off the bench. Yeah, like, it's just, like I said before these playoffs started, like, who are we going to get that consistent production out of tonight? Yeah, JRich hit 6 threes, but he's not, I don't think he's going to come out next game and do that. I don't think Alec Burks can come out every night and hit 5 threes. Maybe he can if he gets more minutes, right? Mike Scott had production tonight, 9 points off the bench. But then again, Mike Scott might not even, he hasn't showed up the whole playoffs. Like, we just got to be more consistent, man. Let's see. Alec Burks is microwave Jimmy with a better jump shot. Interesting. I just think Alec Burks is very shifty, and I just like how quick he gets his jump shot off. Toby's going to be that guy in the playoffs. He better be. He has to, bro. Sean McQuestion, my guy. Don't give these haters attention. Get them up out of here. That's what my mods are for. Get them up on out of here, coach. Get them up on out of here. We had some spammer in the chat earlier. He was like 8.5 years old, and he had like 40 YouTube accounts. It was weird. I miss Jimmy Butler so much. I feel you, bro. I miss Jimmy every game because no matter what, I could always depend on Jimmy with a late fourth quarter bucket, and Brett would play him. Let's see. Jimmy wouldn't have won this game. Just saying he would have helped, but he still wouldn't have won. I mean, who knows? Joel Embiid, if Joel Embiid stays in this game, we might win this game. I mean, he was getting to his spots early. Nurkic could not handle him. They were throwing double teams, but overall, Joel's just way too dominant. What's all this Melo talk? Nobody's comparing Melo and Harris. Prime Melo was a superstar. Harris has never been. I'm happy to see at least Melo getting a chance. You know, it took a couple years, but at least he's feeling comfortable, you know? Keep shaking the starting lineup. Korkmaz needs to ride the bench in playoffs. Teams will kill him all day. I agree with that. I'm telling you, though, if we go a couple more games, you know, Shake, he's not playing bad. I'm fine with Shake going out and taking more and more shots. Just let it fly, bro. Just like Alec Burks does. I'm almost thinking about Alec Burks coming off the starting unit. At least trying it for a game, you know? Let's see. I can't spell whatever. I see that. I don't care what anybody says. JRich not supposed to be going over picks so far out. Players can just walk into shots. Bro. We got to stop going under screens. I'm telling you, he should be going that far out. You know why? Because Dame Lillard can knock it down from my grandmother's house. Like, he can knock it down from a 50 feet out. You look at the fourth quarter. Look, the last couple possessions, right? It's Dame Lillard. He's going to hit the shots. He's that good. But the Sixers went under the screens, and he had a pretty easy time on some of them. I'm just being honest, bro. Just being honest. I'm a Raps fan. I like talking crap about the Sixers. Hey, we're all here, man. It's all a rivalry, my guy. Dave McKnight says, hit that like and subscribe, everybody. We still got 85 people up in here. Come on. We got to hit the like button. Let's get it to 100, man. We got 73 dislikes, and we got 73 likes and 1 dislike. Shout out to the dislike. You're a hater, bro. You're a hater, straight like that. You're probably a Knicks fan, if I'm guessing. Shake got decked by CJ. Yeah, I mean, I expect Shake Milton this offseason and next offseason to put on some more weight. Obviously came up from the G League, didn't really have a lot of time, but he'll be okay in the future. At this point, I'm just waiting for the Eagles season to start. Yeah, I hope we get some football in, man. I do all the content here, Eagles, Sixers, some Phillies, you know, when we have time, and I even did a Flyers video, so shout out to that. Sixers first round exits without Ben. Thank you for your input. Thank you. I mean, I really appreciate it. Jersey Boy says, biggest difference with Eagles and Sixers, coaching and culture. Thoughts? 100% Jersey Boy. 100%. The Eagles believe in Doug Peterson. They believe in the culture, next man up. The Sixers, I still don't think they believe in Brett Brown. They just do what they want. They roam around. And look, Brett tries to be all big, but he's too nice at the end of the day. He's just a nice guy, man. I agree, bro. The reason Jimmy left is because Brett called him James. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny. Let's see. Embiid playing at this level can absolutely win a playoff round as long as the other players do their job. I agree. I mean, if a guy like JRich steps up this game, Shake steps up next game, Alec Burks is consistent, Furkan, the Sixers can absolutely win a playoff series. I'm not worried about that. But the second round and the third round is where it gets hard without Ben Simmons. I'm just being honest. There was people out there all happy. Ben Simmons is out. The Sixers play better without him. Those people don't watch the games. Those people only look at one thing, and that's the fact that Ben can't shoot. But he does so much more for this team, bro. I like that Shake took 10 shots this game. All the ones he missed, I know he could have made. I agree. He did take 10 shots. I'm glad he let it fire more. But I do think they need to call some more plays for Shake. Maybe even take him off the ball and let him roll around a pick, an off ball for a catch and shoot. Because sometimes I feel like they just throw a lot of things at him that he has not seen before. Just because he's young, you know what I mean? But it's not his fault. It's nothing about his talent. It's just he's inexperienced. So he's a little rattled inside, you know? But he'll be fine. Tobias Harris should be an all-star next year. I hope so. No, he shouldn't. Just so you know, I wasn't the dislike. I was thinking it was you. I had a feeling, but there's always some haters, some trolls up in here, but they can't get me, man. You think I care about some trolls, bro? Come on, we got 77 likes, 85 people. Let's get it up to 100, man. Let's get up to 100 likes. Ben's in the playoff struggles when the game is a slow half-court game. I agree, but if he would shoot the dang ball, problems would be solved. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Sixers make a little magic, but nothing crazy. I agree with you, man. I mean, I could see this team winning a series, especially against a team like Boston, maybe even Miami if they're off from, if Jimmy Butler's, something's nagging him, Goran Dragic. I could see the Sixers winning a series. But after these next couple games, that 4-day period, we're probably going to live stream like every day. We're going to make videos, content, giving you my thoughts on these playoffs, man. But it's going to be crazy. At least the NBA feels somewhat close to normal. That's just my opinion, though. Like, it's still hard to watch baseball and stuff, but at least the NBA and kind of the NHL have felt okay, you know? Actually look good with the small ball lineup with Al at the 5. We did it. And again, Al Horford, round of applause, my guy. I mean, we've been waiting for this. I don't hate Al Horford. I just don't like the contract. But if Al can play like this, if you notice when Al is just moving around and he looks so old, but his feet are moving everywhere. He's all around and he's playing hard. Like, Al, get in the post someone up. That Nurkic one, let's throw that one out. But there were a couple early on in the game where Al went and got it. He got a bucket. I'll take a 50 feet out 3-point. Are you kidding? It's not like it's the last play. And bro, Damian Lillard cooks people. Every guard that plays the Sixers cooks us. Do you know why? There is a common denominator. We go under the screens and we give them free shots. Go back and watch the Pacers game. That's what I'll tell you to do. If you tell me that we should not have been going over screens, that we should not have made an adjustment on TJ Warren, talk about him all you want. 53 points is absurd for TJ Warren. If you tell me that we should not be going over screens, I just disagree, bro. I just disagree. Hey. I had to mute Kyrie Westbrook. Dude needs a friend. Go Sixers. Raptors aren't doing anything. I'm sorry, my friend. Yeah, I just want to see Miles Sanders and Big play Slay. I just got both of their jerseys, bro. Just got them fresh out the packages, baby. Fighting for Daylight says, shout out from Australia. Loving the pre and post game live streams. Appreciate you, my guy. Means a lot. Every pregame, every post game. We're up in here grinding, man. Shout out to you all the way from Australia, my guy. Connor Murphy, kind of late, but I'm here to chat. Was good, RB. Connor Murphy, my guy. What's going on, man? Appreciate you being up in here, bro. Let's see. Well, I mean, you guys just lost by almost 40 to the Celtics, right? Sixers were without Ben and Embiid. Bro, Key 7-11. What's going on, bro? What's going on? How you doing? Let's see. faster, better ball movement without Joel, but we definitely need Joe when the game slows down in the playoffs. I agree, and we need that size. But I just like these guys swinging it around the perimeter, man. Like you got to keep moving, bro. When JRich does that, Joe can't get in a position to guard the rim. Instead, bro, when they go under the screens, every single time, Joe gets stuck in between the man with the ball and his defender. And they either throw a lob, right? Or Joe stays back and the guy gets a free layup. I mean, it happens look, it's your opinion. I don't get how you're not seeing me eye to eye with this, bro. Can't be here. Mom's forcing us to sleep. Hey, shout out to you, man. Take it down, man. Have a good night's sleep, my guy. Appreciate you. Keep up the grind. Have a nice night. You have a good night, my guy. You the MVP, my guy. Ben is great in the paint. He is, but when he develops that outside game, he can be one of the best in the league, bro. Still don't have Kawhi. Do you trade Horford come off season or just change coaches? I'm still trading Horford, getting us a lot more shooters up in here. Maybe pairing another forward with these guys. Maybe one that can at least put the ball on the floor. Who knows? But overall, I would more so go for a shooter like a Buddy Hield, a guy like that. Let's see. I love Al, but I'd love an Al and a first for Buddy Hield. A first is a lot, but Buddy would be great on this team, man. You are the GOAT. Shout out to you, RW. You're the GOAT, my guy. Appreciate you. I just don't understand why everybody's so about getting rid of Ben and Joe when we have an average head coach. That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy has not elevated these guys. We see what he can do. Look, you bring a new system in here. You bring a hard-nosed, tough kind of guy up in this building, and these guys are going to play hard. This nitty-gritty defense, bully ball, with a tough coach, they would be playing it right now. I'm just saying. Al Horford's jumper scares me. What's he doing? I mean, his jumper is ugly, bro, but somehow it keeps going in. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, man. At least he's not shooting like 12 threes, though, like he was earlier in the year. You know what I mean? And again, guys, I appreciate everyone being up in here, man. 11 o'clock at night here on the East Coast. This is an instant game reaction. So I love you guys giving me some insight, giving me some things I missed. But yeah, man, we're just here talking about the Sixers. 90 people strong, man. Let's get it up to 100 likes. Get up to 100 likes for your boy, man. Let's see. Michael Moore, hope you're having a good night. Go Birds. Shout out to my guy, Michael Moore, and up in the chat, man. Wasn't able to watch the game. What happened? We lost in the last few minutes, but Joel Embiid went down in the first quarter, and we didn't have him for the rest of the game, and we played hard. We were playing lazy and sloppy at first, but we came back third quarter, brought it all the way back, went down to the wire. Guys kept going under screens, and Dame Lillard, I mean, that boy is different. I mean, he's just different, and we lost by 3, as I predicted. Brett Brown, when he was the assistant for Spurs, he was the good cop to Pop's bad cop. Brett's a guy who wants to be everybody's friend. I agree, and that hurts this team because, look, man, like you even got analysts, you got a bunch of guys saying, like, look, if Joel Embiid had that dog mentality every game, if Ben Simmons, if someone kicked him and said, yo, get out of your comfort zone and start shooting the ball, imagine where this team would be, man. Let's see. I've been watching the Sixers. They just started going under screens. You lost me saying they always go under. Bro, they go under this. I mean, it's this year, last year. They always go under the screens. Literally, it's like a broken record. Guards always beat the Sixers from the mid-range because we go under screens and it's easy shots. I've been watching the Sixers since before the process days. Like, look, I mean, it's not it's not every game, but a lot of games, it's a big flaw of Brett Brown. For a guy that's supposed to be a defensive coach, it's a flaw, bro. Watch some of these other teams. Watch how they come up and stuff ball handlers off the screens. Just watch it. Chris DeMayo, what's going on? Seems like JRich can't operate with Embiid in a post. I'd put him on the second squad. I wouldn't mind JRich on the second squad at all. At all, bro. King Kane says Harrison Barnes for Al Horford. Look, no offense, man. I mean, I would do that trade. I mean, I think it makes sense, that trade. But Harrison Barnes, I do not want him on my team. I just feel like he fizzles out. But Let's see. Heath McDaniel, what up, Philly? How you doing? 3,000 subs. Hey, we are on the road to 3,000 subs, fellas. If you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, bro. We're on the road to 3K. Crazy, man. I'm only 8 months into doing this. We are going up and we're going up fast. Shout out to all the real supporters and the OGs. And if you're just tuning in, man, I dropped channel memberships yesterday. Go ahead and check them out. The link's in the description down below. A lot of cool content, a lot of big things coming to this channel. Shout out to Heath McDaniel. Kyle says, first isn't a lot for the Sixers. It takes 2 years for them to get on the floor. What do you mean? What do you mean first isn't a lot? I can't get behind Harrison Barnes. I think Horford's more valuable. I do agree with that. Even though it's a bad contract, Harrison Barnes just is not my guy. Get Mark Jackson for the coach. Now, that is a good proposition, my guy. Mark Jackson should definitely be in the running. We need a guy with experience like that. Need a guy with experience. I don't understand why Raptors get so much hate. We have a better record without Kawhi. The Raptors have a system that they believe in, and the Raptors are going to be a tough team, man. Just my opinion. Diallo says, Ben's a diva. He can shoot. He was just always wanted to play for a pretty boy team out west. Don't be fooled. We just watched him play his last game as a Sixer. Ben lacks true Philly heart. Woo! We got some fire takes coming up in here, man. It's late at night for this. Woo! What do you guys think of this one? I can't say he doesn't have Philly heart, man. I think with Ben and Joe, you get opposite personalities, but those can come together. Like Joe can be the guy to always fly around the court and do all that. And Ben can be the guy that just gives you that face and just goes down to work. But I don't think he believes in a system. But that's a hot take, my guy. I appreciate it. I appreciate the takes up in here. Does everyone notice how the Sixers play like a team and we're within a few points of a legitimately good team without Ben and Embiid? What does that tell you? I mean, at the same time, they were missing shots, my guy. They shot 30% from behind the arc, so don't forget that. But I hear you. I hear you. We gotta work hard. Gotta work hard. I second Mark Jackson for the head coach. Got the Warriors started and gave them confidence. Yes, yes, and yes. Mark Jackson was the mastermind behind the Warriors. Steve Kerr came out and showed up and said, "Here you go, Steph. Here you go, Clay. You guys take it." Mark Jackson should definitely be in the running. Stan Van Gundy, who we heard on TNT the other night, smart coach. Yeah, man, there's going to be some good options out there. Flyers are going to the Stanley Cup at least. I love it, bro. I love it. Hold up, we got a super chat up in here, my guy. Hold my place. Robert Dredden, appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the support, my guy. Always showing love. Brett Brown, greater than Johnny Knoxville. I love it, man. But Brett Brown still stinks. He still stinks. He can't get it done with this team, but I love it, my guy. Shout out to Robert Dredden with the super chat. Appreciate you being up in here, bro. Means a lot, and I appreciate the support, my guy. Let's see. Wow, Kyrie Westbrook 0-11 with an actually good comment. Says Flyers are looking good. There you go. There you go. You're working up. You're working towards it, my guy. HR says we can actually trade Embiid and Simmons and be just as good, if not better. Come on, HR. Come on. Come on. HR, I need some HR right now. I need the human resources department. Come on. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Need a new coach. Trade Horford for role players to build around Joe, Ben, and Toby. We can contend for a chip ASAP. I agree with that. I think Tobias can actually be that complement. Even though it's not going to always look good because of the contract, he can be that third complement, that option with Joe and Ben. He can be that guy, but we need another. We need a dominant shooter up in here, a 3-and-D type of guy. Maybe Matisse develops. We'll see. I know TJ Warren dropped 53 on us, but if Ben is engaged, him and Matisse aren't letting Dame drop 50. Maybe. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Ben did have a bad night that night. I'm not going to lie. Think about what you're saying. You'd rather the opposing team get a closer look at the best. Bro, it's not a simple concept to understand, bro. I'm not saying that. Wait. You're rather the yes. It's not a simple concept. I would rather them come in and us stuff the ball handler and maybe they hit a 2 rather than letting Dame Lillard TJ Warren, every other guard that we play, sit out behind the arc and get free attempts to shoot threes. These are professionals. They will make it. How? Come on, bro. Come on, Kyle. Come on. You really believe this right now? You'll rather the opposing team get a closer look at the basket as opposed to a shot further away. Yes. Yes. Come on, bro. JRich scored like 30 something. He played well. A season high 34 for JRich. He was close to his career high of 37. Chris says we need Mark Jackson. This team trajectory would completely change. I agree. I would love him up in here. Let's see. I would take Mark Jackson over Brett any day of the week. Thanks. Hopefully Embiid will be okay. Sean McQueston, appreciate you, bro, for tuning in. My guy, shout out to you, bro. I'm sorry, Tobias is the most annoying basketballer. He missed layups all day and no impact in crunch time. I will agree. Tobias has to step up, and he has to be that dude a lot more. Like, he's got to take advantage of these matchups, my guy. Where was Tobias in the fourth? I don't understand why we are paying him so much. I agree. Guys, I agree. Like I've been saying, Tobias will have that game where he'll go off for, high 20s, 30 points, and he'll look like a max player. Or maybe not a max player, but at least a solid, top option. But other games, he kind of just fizzles off into the wind. And he's just very here and there. He's that kind of player, man. He's just that kind of player, and it hurts, man. It hurts because if Tobias can step up and give this team 20 a night, like, imagine what we could do, bro. Let's see. Shout out to all 85, still strong up in here, my guy. We'll probably go on for like 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes, see how this chat goes. But I appreciate everyone's insight, everyone's takes up in here, man. I remember when RB was at 1K, now he's almost at 3K. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. 3-4 months ago? I think it was like 3.5 months ago. I just hit 1K, and hey, I appreciate all the support. I'm grinding, man. It's crazy. Giannis to Toronto. Are you available Friday night with the hot take? Hot take, baby. Fire takes only up in the chat, baby. Fire takes. You nuts, Ben Simmons plays harder than Joel. I love Ben Simmons, man. I'm a Ben Simmons guy. I'm out. Give me a couple days. I'm getting that membership. My new card is coming in the mail. Shout out to you, Sean McQueston. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, shout out to the 4 channel members as well that we already got up in here. We just dropped the memberships. Thank you guys for the support. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. That Ben is a spicy take. Don't know how to feel about that. That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy how Philly fans are divided among themselves. It's crazy. Like some of the things I see, even on Twitter sometimes during the game. It's crazy, bro. Does Al want to go? Excuse me. Let me get some water. Does Al want to go back to Boston? Come on now. Why wouldn't Al Horford? I mean, honestly, I think Al Horford wants a ring. And I think he wanted to get paid. That's accomplished. He wants to get a ring. I mean, Brad Stevens makes the guy look like a genius. So why not? You know what I mean? But it's not his choice anymore. Boston's not going to trade for that contract, Let's see. Oh, we got another super chat. Hold up. Robert Dredden, my guy, coming crazy. Appreciate the love and support, my guy. Appreciate the super chat. Says, never mind coaching. Brent could have put together a hoagie if he was a 6-year sandwich chef veteran at Wawa. I think that's one of the best takes of the night. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm here for all the Brett slander. I'm here for it because I've had to watch year in, year out of this guy. And just this Brett Brown, he would have the hoagie directions in front of him. Hey, Brett, excuse me, sir, can I get my hoagie? You know what Brett would do? I mean, it's every time they show this man on TV. It always happens, bro. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Shout out to you for all the love and support as always, my guy. Oh man. Thoughts on Devin Booker and the game against the Suns? It's going to be tough, guys. 5-0. All right, 5-0. The Suns actually gave us our first loss of the year. The Suns gave us our first loss. D-Book is on a mission. They're trying to get one of those last spots, so it's going to be tough. We'll see if Embiid plays. It'll all really hinge on that if we have a good chance of winning that. Get Stan Van Gundy of the Sixers. On the Sixers. I like it. Tice is better than Horford. Jimmy J, you know, you couldn't look me into my eyes and tell me you believe that for 1 second. You couldn't tell me for 1 second you believe it. You were probably honest. Al Horford is the best center in the league. Stop it, Jimmy J. Stop it. I love how we got all these different fans up in the chat, though. It makes for a good time. It really does. Barn 5, my guy. Shout out to him. I think Brett might not get fired if Embiid is out. They're going to say Brett didn't get a fair shot. Please stop it with the narrative, bro. Stop it. Get him up on out of here, man. Get him up on out of here. Let's see. Of course, Kyrie Westbrook 0 for 11. No space agrees with him. If my name is not Cha, he's by next season, I'm a free agent fan. Say that again. I'm confused. We are a top point guard and shooter away from the Eastern Conference Finals without Embiid and Simmons. Are you serious? Come on. Like what? With who leading the way? With what guys leading the way? Come on now. Come on. HR. I need the human resources. Can't donate or join. Sorry. Wish I could. Hey, it's all good, man. I value all my subscribers no matter what. I appreciate the support in any way possible, but shout out to you for being up in here and showing support, man. Shout out to you. Personally, don't like Mark Jackson. He was involved in a few scandals. I hear you. I hear you. But we'll see what happens. I mean, he's been on TV. He's been out for some time, you know. Maybe we could see what happens. But I do remember that. Will Joe and Ben ever get traded? It's $1 million question. We got to see what happens, man. HR, I'm going to need you to get out the chat real quick. Human Resource Department. I need the HR department, bro. I need them. I love these little wars that go on in the chat as I'm trying to read comments, too. It's funny. I'd like to go for Becky Hammond, Spurs assistant coach. She seems like a hard-headed coach that doesn't take anything. Hey, I could – look, here's a hot take for you fellas. Fire take up in the chat, baby. Becky Hammonds becomes the Spurs head coach, and Greg Pop sees his way out to where? Philadelphia. Imagine Pop up in Philly. I mean, these fans would absolutely adore Greg Popovich. Me first. I mean, I would make a Greg Popovich jersey. I would get a jersey made of Greg Popovich. I mean, he wouldn't say one word to the Philly media, but that's besides the fact. Lowry is more valuable to his team. Look, Brokey, I'm sorry, but I hate Lowry. And I'm a Nova guy. But the one Nova guy I hate is Lowry. I don't like him. I mean, I really don't like him. Charging and playing hard is one thing, but crying is what Lowry does. Booker will have a huge game. LMAO, okay. I mean, I'm just speaking facts. I mean, you can ask anyone else in this chat that watches the Sixers. They go under screens. A Raptors fan, but I came to the stream because even though I don't look like Joel, that injury looked painful. Yeah, that looked crazy. It's crazy the guys that have gotten hurt on the post before like that when it was actually closer. Apparently, they've had some hard time gauging without the fans. I heard that before, but I appreciate you being up in here, man. Let's see. Well, Boston versus the Sixers in the first round. That's a likely matchup, and I could see the Sixers honestly taking that deep 6 or 7 games, man. Lil Smokey, aren't you I forget what team you like, but stop it, Lil Smokey. What's going on, bro? I'm glad Embiid is okay, but an hour from now we might hear go. Please stop it, because the other night when I came out and made a video after we got off this stream, I made a video because Shams and Woj duped me, baby, and the Sixers. It's day to day. It's a clean MRI. It's okay. How dare them? I mean, I should have known when Markelle Fultz was day-to-day and missed the rest of the season. Ben Simmons day-to-day, missed the rest of the season. Please, man. It can't be serious, my guy. GR3 was mad good. I absolutely love GR3, and I just love how he hustles. To me, he's a better James Ennis than James Ennis. And I think the rust is going to wear off, and the dude just is all around the court, man. Let's see. This is what happened when the Sixers don't tank. Would have been mad if they just rested both our stars. What do you mean? I mean, you can't tank. We're the 6th seed in the playoffs, bro. Like, come on now. Let's see. Are you available Friday night? Yes, I'm available, my guy. It's like, nah. But I really enjoy these post-game live streams. RB, truly fire. Appreciate you, my guy, being up in here, bringing the heat as always, my guy. Jonah Lynn, appreciate that, man. It should be 2.56 mil, not 2.56K. We'll see what happens, man. Trying to make this one of the best Philly channels. We got some time to experiment. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Drew 210. Facts, you're growing mad fast. These streams, people are loving them, man. I was gonna do post-game reactions, but apparently people love these streams. If you guys want me to keep doing these streams, especially when we get to the playoffs, let me know, man. I'm here for the people. I'm here to give you guys what you like, man. Sports Tings, what's going on? We literally had Alec Burks and JRich and almost won, right? Crazy. I don't get why Philadelphians can't part ways with their stars. Top teams trade and drop top players. But you can't get rid of Joe and Ben. Like, come on. Without seeing them with a different coach. Come on, man. Come on. You send these two to other teams, they're going to be the MVPs of the league. Watch. You know, Westbrook 0 for 11 with no space. Just when you start to build up your credibility a little bit, you throw in something like this. You're throwing something like this. Come on, bro. Come on. Little Smokey, you're not a Sixers fan, right? Just give me the reassurance here. Give me the reassurance. Stop it. Embiid should be okay. Didn't look serious. Even without Ben, can still make it to second round depending on the matchup. I agree. Asia Roberson, what's going on? Appreciate you being up in here. Sorry about Embiid and Simmons. Now Embiid and Simmons, your Phillies lost too, just like my Yankees. Dropped 2 today. Terrible. I didn't even see the Yankees lost. We did split with the Yankees. I was surprised. But yeah. And I knew this one was coming. Is it safe to say Ben is injury prone now and a liability? No, and no. Injury prone, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, he's got some injuries here, but I will say he did get injured weird. But look, I still believe in my guy. Ben is Peyton Manning without having the pull from his father. I'm sorry. Ben is Peyton Manning without having the pull from his father to get him to a fancy city after the draft. Ben is great, but you're missing what is right before your eyes. Ben wanted out. I don't know about that. I mean, Ben has said he wants to be here in Philadelphia, so I don't know about that. But some pretty bold takes, man. I'll agree with you, man. The best center in the league, and Ben is a legit player who, if he develops a jump shot, could be unbelievable. You watch one game and immediately say get rid of him, right? It's crazy, too, because, you know, I don't understand why people are so fast to get rid of people nowadays. Like, just in all sports. It's like, come on, man. Born Ready Jones, what's up, RB? What's the word on your guy? And B, shout out to my guy, man. Pacers content creator. Appreciate him. The word is I haven't got an update, but it didn't look too serious. I think it was more precautious. I mean, came back out, sat on the bench. I think he'll be okay. Maybe we rest him for a couple games. Who knows? But I don't think it's serious. At least I hope not. Okay, it makes sense, Smokey. The Miami Heat got a squad. You're a Heat fan. I understand it now. I understand why you would say the Sixers have no bench. No bench. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. No bench. Horford, Matisse, Burks, JR3, Furkan, Scott Pell, O'Quinn. And yeah, I don't even have to add anything onto that. Nets 2021 champs. Stop it. Do you think we need a new GM? That's a good question. I don't. Not yet. I still give Elton Brand at least 1 or 2 more years. He's been aggressive. He's going out and got guys. You know what I mean? He's better than Colangelo. I miss Sam Hinkie. But Elton Brand continues to go out and be creative and at least get things done. Let's not forget, mid-season he pulled JR3 and Alec Burks up on over here, which were shooters that we needed. I think Brand's done okay. I think he gets a lot more hate than he deserves. We need new ownership, though, and we need a new coach. Let's see. Fire Brett. He sucks. Hire anyone. I think HR and Kyrie Westbrook are the same people. He's got 4 devices up. Oh man, Sixers bench is bad. Come on, stop it. He plays Raul Neto. Stop it. You wouldn't know that though, because I'm sure you watch Miami games. There's no offense. The Sixers have an okay bench. They have a better bench than they did last year. Alec Burks, come on now. I hate how our fans want Al out, even though he's been solid. I would like to get Tobias out if he continues to be so variable in games. Those two are going to be the big question. Can they move those contracts? Look, Al's not a bad player. But for that contract, it's just not right. It's just not right. I'll take Becky right now over Brett Brown. I'll take my next door neighbor's best friend's son, uncle, sister over Brett Brown. I mean, come on now. Plot twist, Brent Brown is featured in the WAP remix video. There you go. There you go. Yeah, look at these dudes right here. It's like crazy. Scott Auguste, what's going on? Take over gaming. Today was bad. We had no identity offensively. And we got exposed even though Portland collapsed in the third. I will agree. We did not have an identity early on. A lot of iso ball, a lot of stagnant offense. And we got to figure that out, man. But again, without Joel Embiid, it's kind of hard to get something together. But I definitely hear you, bro. Miami, he got the best bench in the East. Ask me how much I care. Our game against Phoenix relies on Al not getting in foul trouble, and another thing that might affect if Joel plays. Jason Kidd for the next head coach, another guy. Interesting. He could be. I don't know though. Hot take, I'll take Kyrie Westbrook 011 or HR as our head coach over Brett Brown. Hot take up in the chat, baby. How are the Sixers winning a game? How? You really just don't you don't watch the Sixers, do you? Unless when we play to Miami. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, bro. Just in terms of Miami, everyone on Miami, you ready for a hot take? Not even a hot take. They are baby food for Joel Embiid. Baby food. Come on now. They're not winning a game in the playoffs. Please explain how. I just told you how. Joel Embiid. Nobody can stop Joel Embiid. That's how, buddy. We are so close to 100 likes. Do me a favor. How many we got right now, baby? Hey, hit that like button. We still got 75 up in here, man. We got 92 likes. Let's get up to 100, man. Let's get up to 100. What do you think of Portland, tier 1 or tier 2 team? I would say tier 2. Tier 2, just because I think they need that extra. I think they need one more piece to really solve their issues. I think they need that one more piece to solve their issues. And if they don't pan out again this season, man, it could be time to split Dame and CJ up, which is crazy, but it could, man. Brett Clown actually coached pretty well today. Look, with what he had, I don't think he did terrible today. But again, in the first half, again, stagnant offense needs a substance. And again, the overarching thing for me is the last play. I think he never calls timeout, even when we have him. And he's got to call timeout, reset, let JRich get a hold of himself. JRich played out of his mind. He probably would have hit a 3, honestly, if he had more space. But Brett did decent today. I'll be honest. This season is a wrap for the Sixers. It doesn't look promising, I'll be honest. Westbrook is painful. We can't be positive about a loss when we had $200 million players on the floor. I mean, I'm just positive for the fact that At least we contended. But again, there's still a lot of things we got to fix, man. I'm definitely sharing this channel. This live is elite. Shout out to you, bro. That means a lot. Appreciate it, my guy. We do pre-games, post-games. I'm on here grinding for the Sixers content, man. As the playoffs get closer, it's going to be even crazier, man. It's going to be crazy. But shout out to you. If it's your first time in, shout out to you. Like, subscribe, check out the channel memberships. Check it all out, man. We got a lot going on in this channel. Appreciate you being up in here, man. Let's see. Nets up by 11 on the Clippers. There you go. Even though you say you don't like Lowry, I do know what you mean. Like, why is he taking charges? And I just don't like he takes charges. He's that nitty-gritty player, but he just cries too much. And the refs feed into it, bro. They just feed right into it. I hate it. Julian, give me Drew Holiday and Danny Green for starters. Come on, bro. Come on. For Ben and Joe? People like to trade people so fast because they think it's 2K. They think life's a video game sometimes. I like live streams because we get to interact with you, RB, while we're all emotional talk. That's what I'm saying, man. Like with the post-game videos, I realized that I'm able to get it up an hour after the fact, but why not, make a thumbnail, get up on here in 10 minutes and interact, live game reactions, and get some insight from my people, man, for sure. Hypothetically, if we get a new coach and still underperform, what would you do? Now, that is a very, very good question. I think we got to look at it from an overall. Do we have enough talent on the team? Do we have shooters to surround these guys? But if a new coach, and if he's a solid coach, isn't getting the best out of these guys, well, we got a deeper problem. That's a really good question, though. Sixers can win games without JoJo. I don't know, man. Playoff games? Let's see. I don't like Elton, but you got to give him some benefit of the doubt. He got Brett as his coach. As you can see today, the team is talented. Yeah, and he's gone. Like, guys, I can't be mad at Elton Brand for his first year pulling a trigger to get Tobias Harris, Jimmy Butler for Rocco and Dario Saric. Look, man, and just coming out here. Look, the Al Horford thing doesn't look good because of the contract, right? But when we signed him and we were promised bully ball, right? I'm sure he expected Brett to be able to get these guys together in terms of chemistry on the defensive side and just really plays a brick wall against these teams. I mean, Elton's been aggressive, and I like that in my GM, a guy who's not afraid. But the one thing I got to see that he's not afraid is to pull the trigger and get rid of Brett Brown. That's the one thing I got to see. Brett can't handle the potential of the team, and I agree, and he's not that guy to do that. That's what we've been saying for so long. He's just that guy that'll get you there. He's not the guy that'll get you to that next level that will win a championship. He's just not that guy. Not the worst coach, but he's not the coach for this team. Can you guys please beat the Celtics in the first round? I think we'd have a good shot, but again, Brad Stevens still scares me, bro. Why can't you be the new head coach? I'm here, man. Sixers. Elton, give me a call, baby. I'm ready to step in tomorrow. Technically, Al Horford not worth $100 million anymore after the season, but he's not as bad as a $75 million player. I agree with that. I agree. I mean, he's stepping up now. He's now that he has a little bit of space, he's playing better. He is. Mike Breen, bang! I love it, bro. Lil Smokey's just a Walmart Heat fan. Matisse is a defensive beast. I love Matisse, bro. Love him. In my opinion, I don't know about you guys, but Matisse is untouchable. Untouchable. Shout out to these guys going back and forth in a war, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Then add Ben Simmons to the mix. Heat would be cold. Woo. Gasol can stop it, bro. That was one game. He cannot do that consistently. Come on. Shout out to my guy Brokey with the constant likes reminder. 96, 97. Dude, we got 100, baby. Dude, we got 100. Hold up. Perfect. We got 98. Who's going to be the last two? Diallo says, at this point, Ben and Embiid can obviously work together, but coaching and management is holding him back. Ben knows, and it is super okay with weighing his options different from Embiid. I agree with you. Coaching and management got to be better. These guys are superstars in the making. Come on. Matisse is such a talented player. He needs more offensive confidence, though. His athleticism and defensive instincts are through the roof. I absolutely agree. Way ahead of his years. And if he learns how to put the ball on the floor, he's athletic. He can throw down. But Matisse Thybulle is going to be a very, very good player in this league. I mean, he puts the ball on the floor. He's going to be special. Blazers need a couple solid wing defenders who can shoot. I agree. Brett put the team in a hole on the first half with the abysmal rotations. Korkmaz shouldn't play more than 10 minutes. Burke should have gotten more than 5. That's what I'm saying, bro. He should have gotten more than 6 minutes in the first half. It took him long enough, but in the fourth quarter, he was playing him down the stretch, and that's what I needed. But I agree with you, bro. I don't understand why Ferk is the first guy off the bench. Always. Probably be up on here for about 5-10 more minutes. And you already know what we do. We got a game Tuesday against the Phoenix Suns, Wednesday against the Raptors. Back-to-back pregame and postgame lives. You already know what's coming, man. Let's see. Where are we at? Matthew Keller, what up? I'm back, y'all. What's going on, bro? Diallo, very nice channel, bro. Appreciate it. Means a lot. Shout out to you, my guy. Let's see. Yo, HR, we went at this the other day. We need to see Joe and Ben play under a different coach. I agree, bro. 51 points by Lillard, though. He absolutely torched us, and we gave him some chances down late. But he's just Damian Lillard. I can't be mad without Joe on the floor. Larry thought going through Paul George's leg was a good offensive strategy. I just hate Kyle Lowry. He's just one of them guys. There's guys who I hate in this league. Ready? I'll name them for you. Kyle Lowry, Jared Dudley. Who else? There's a couple more. Evan Fournier, I'm not a big fan of. There's a couple more. I can't think of them right now. Marcus Morris. Please, I hate Marcus Morris. Respect him as a player. Hate him as a person. Nathan Rizzo, what's going on, bro? Had a feeling Dame wasn't going to slump after the disrespect. He came out. He didn't even shoot that well from behind the arc, but Dame was on it, man. And in crunch time, Dame Lillard was on top of it, man. Born 5, one of my new channel members, shout out to him, says Ben and Joe are top 5 in their positions. I agree. Get Dave Fizdale good night. And on that note, you might as well get up on out of here, man. Get up on out of here. Shout out to my guy, the boys 2138. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Means a lot. Appreciate all your support, always being up in here. As a Cowboy Sixers fan, I'll never understand it, but I respect it, my guy. Jason Garrett and Brett Brown both have the Mr. Nice Guy disease. They can't galvanize players or perform when it comes to X's and O's. I absolutely agree. The ins and the outs of the game, they're just not built for it. And I absolutely agree. I'm sorry that you have to endure both of those coaches, bro. I'm sorry for you, but hopefully things will change soon. I appreciate the super chat and all the support, my guy. So shout out to you. Let's see. Ben isn't going to get traded, my guy. I don't think so. I just subbed because even though I don't like the Sixers, this live stream is amazing. That means a lot, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. I welcome all fans, all different perspectives. You come to these live streams, you're going to get a bunch of different takes. You're going to get wars in the chat. You're going to get a bunch of fire, man. And I'm always going to try to keep it real, but I appreciate you a lot. Shout out to you, new subscriber to the channel, man. Nathan says, how do you feel about TJ Warren? Do you think he can keep it going? I feel like some guys are going to step up and be the bubble heroes. And right now, TJ Warren's got that look to him. You know what I mean? He's got that look where it's just like he can't be stopped. So I think the Pacers could make a little run in the playoffs. I don't see him going past, the second round, but shout out to him. I mean, he's been balling, so I respect it. Joel and Ben will win us a championship. I don't care what anyone says. I agree. And I tweeted this yesterday. I said, all these people coming on here with these insane takes on Twitter. When Joel and Ben are holding up that Larry O'Brien, okay? When they are out there in Philadelphia holding up that trophy, I want apologies and I want you to keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. It's okay. Just keep that same energy when they're up there holding up that trophy, baby. Let's see. Who's the best and worst coach in the NBA right now? Man, the best I'd have to say, there's a few, man, like Brad Stevens, Nick Nurse, Budenholzer's great, Doc Rivers. I mean, those would be my best. The worst, Jim Boylan and Brett Brown, honestly. We need a coach who will draw up some plays. Yeah, there's too much iso ball going on, you know? Philly Talk Podcast, my guy. What's going on, Philly Mike? Hey, another Sixers Eagles creator. Guys, if you haven't checked them out, show him some love. Says can't knock what they're trying to do without their two best players. However, we did have opportunities. 100% agree. We could have won this game, but at the end of the day, I'm not mad. I wish Joel would have been in the game, man. How do you coach a player who can't shoot? Well, here's an explanation for you. He can do everything else on the court. He's 24 years old. He can shoot, okay, because his form is there. We've seen him shoot in game, and again, you can't not be confident when you shoot the ball and you make it. How about you stop playing Mr. Nice Guy? How about you step on the court and say, Ben, shoot the damn ball. It doesn't matter. These are exhibition games. Shoot the ball. How about that? Does that work? Because I recall an interview before the pandemic when Mr. Brett Brown literally said, if he asked Ben Simmons, if you don't shoot, should I bench you? You're telling me that guy is the guy to coach Ben Simmons. Come on. We have 103, 104 likes. Shout out to everybody up in the chat, baby. 105 likes. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see. Shout out to Jonalyn. Shout out to Brokey. How do you coach Giannis? He can't shoot either. Yo, exactly. Thank you. You know how he coaches Giannis? He makes everybody else on the floor be able to shoot and space out. Why do you think Brook Lopez didn't shoot a three in his entire life until years ago? And now the dude can knock down. It's about making your guys, it's about making your players better. And with your philosophy and your system, allowing everything to just combine into one great product. That is what Budenholzer has done with the Bucks. If we can make a fictional lineup and like fictional trades, Al for Buddy, Tobias for Book, and Bridges, then sign AD. But that's if life was a video game. Like it. I feel like Brand rushed the process instead of trusting, and we still got to wait. See, I don't agree with that, Aaron. I understand history shows that guys need to be in their prime to win, but I just feel like it could be different. I feel like the trajectory of the league, I feel like he was trying to get ahead of the curve. And when you put together a lineup with Ben, Joe, Tobias, and Jimmy, man, and JJ Redick, you got to get it done, man. You got to get it done. I don't think we got to wait till their primes. I think Ben can win younger than when he's 27, 28. Really, Portland is a lottery team. I'll give him credit for Burks and Robinson trade, though. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. This is terrible. What's terrible? Elaborate. Philly says, with Joel, we can beat Boston. All depends on how we play the screens. Yes, Brad Stevens is going to absolutely choke out Joel Embiid. It's really, guys, like I've been saying this whole time, we don't have JJ Redick anymore. We don't got Jimmy Butler. Who are going to be the guys to step up consistently and shoot? I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Alec Burks. Can he keep it up? Will Shake Milton keep it up? Can Furkan shoot the ball? It really comes down to shooters, man. Let's see. Man, these comments are coming crazy. Can't wait for Sixers Raptors. Can't wait to see another Brett rant. Hey, we'll see if they play the starters, if Embiid plays. I really wanted them. I wanted both of us to be at full capabilities just to see how we would perform, but I don't know if we're going to see that. Kane Art says, great channel. Keep doing your thing, RB. Appreciate it. Much love. Just trying to grind, do my thing, you know? We still got 76 people strong up in here. Shout out to you guys. Jared Dudley is a certified clown. He's the worst player in the NBA. I think I could do better in the NBA. I'm just being honest with you. Please, Sixers, believe in you. Give the Suns a loss in the bubble. Hey, we're going on an hour 50. We'll be up on here for a couple more minutes. I'll answer some final questions. And then, like I said, guys, I'll put the channel membership link up in here one more time. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll be back on Tuesday for the pre and post game, baby. Let's see. When Ben Simmons is ready to say, give me the ball on a last-second shot to win the game, then he will be ready. That's mentality, not ability. That is a good point. I think someone on his team needs to be that way, you know? Even Tobias Harris, I would love to be that way. But Ben won't be that way until he starts shooting it, you know, off the dribble. But if he is able to do that, it's very scary, bro. It's very scary. Takeover game, and if we have a team with 2 stars that can be injured quite a bit, and Brett's only backup plan was taking turns in iso ball and handing the ball to Mario Hezonja, then we need a new coach. Absolutely right. No, a hot take, TJ Leaf over Joel Embiid. I mean, that's not even a hot take. That's just like, that's like a nausea take. Like, it just makes me want to throw up, bro. It makes me want to throw up. How do you feel about D-Book? Unbelievable. I mean, I would say rising superstar, but basically a superstar already. If we ever got him to Philly with Ben and Joe, it would be over for the rest of the league. It'd be over. D-Book's a dog. Hopefully the Sixers don't get torched in back-to-back games. I hope not. I mean, I'm expecting D-Book to put up at least 30, to be honest. Nets beat the Clippers. Interesting. Crazy games up in here, man. The Nets aren't going to do anything, though, in the playoffs. Can't wait to see MJ Warren versus Jimmy Butler. And then Asia says, who's MJ Warren? It's TJ Warren when he plays the Sixers because Brett doesn't make any adjustments. You're telling me you wouldn't rather have Holiday as a point guard than Shake Milton? I wouldn't mind Drew Holiday as a point guard. But I'm talking about not giving up Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Can't get much worse than things got today. What do you mean? Today was rough. You talking about just for everything in general or just for the Sixers? HR LeBron couldn't make a layup the other day. Bubble Heroes, Book, Warren, Kawhi, Paul George, AD. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, Kawhi sits out for load management. So, you know, that's another thing. But dang, these comments are coming crazy, man. Y'all don't want a boy to go to sleep. Come on now. Nick Nurse, the best, Boylan, the worst. I'd probably agree with that. Are we jinxing bees now hurt? Yeah, I got to burn this jersey now. Say now, but I wore the Ben Simmons jersey, hurt. And B jersey, hurt. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I want a head coach who can actually make halftime adjustments consistently. Very good point. It's just been a recurring thing all the time, bro. All the time, man. Like we need a guy who's just going to continually adjust, man. And this is number one. I think I've said this in every Sixers video. A coach that holds players accountable. A guy who's going to get up on Embiid's tail and tell him when he's not playing good. Tobias, you got to step it up. Ben, shoot the ball. We need a guy that will hold people accountable, bro. Luke Walton's up there for the worst coach. Feel bad for the Kings. Had something and ruined it. Did you see JRich's defense the last 2 minutes in the fourth? Are you sure? I absolutely saw his defense, and I saw Damian Lillard. Okay, I saw him have a couple free shots. I saw him have a couple and 1 threes. And they just started to torch us, bro. Come on. Come on, Kyle. Come on. Every single game. Why do you think the opposing point guard or shooting guard that goes up against us it always goes off? Always. Why? Why? If there's another reason, tell me why. Tell me why. Thinking to start a channel, any advice? Here's what I'll say. Let your passion flow. Be consistent. And just be you. You know what I mean? Joel and Ben will win their chip with Brett Brown as coach. You basketball savants and your infantile takes will have to bow down and kiss the ring. Yeah, and when they don't, when Brett is out of here after this year, you can come back to this channel and say, I'm sorry, RP. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because you're wrong. Like really, you think Brett Brown's going to win a championship? Come on, what has shown you? What makes you believe that? There's been a hex on Philly sports since August of 18 or so. Isn't that right? Like, all the sports started to come up at the same time. And then after the Eagles won a Super Bowl, there's been a few things that just hurt. You know what I mean? So many Philly fans get starstruck. Simmons and Embiid aren't the answer. They're going backwards. Come on, bro. If Ben Simmons is going backwards, then how come this was his best year in terms of defense? How come he almost, became Defensive Player of the Year? How come everything continues to improve? Come on now. My Nets just beat the Clippers. Congratulations. Congrats. The Nets win a game. There we go. Our teams are hexed. Yeah, man. Sixers lost. Yeah, we lost by 3, but Embiid was hurt in the first quarter, so 108 likes my guy. We got JRich the guards, all smaller guards that Ben can't. A backcourt defender. Well, Giannis is 7 feet. He shouldn't be able to shoot, but guess what? So is KD, and he can shoot. LeBron can shoot. Ben Simmons should be able to, and Giannis should be able to. This whole team was constructed foolishly and can't work, and the org just keeps throwing money at a core that doesn't fit. I don't know if I agree with that completely. We need shooters point blank, period. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Phil's got pushed around quite a bit. Sixers got killed. Feels like 1990. Don't bring back those days, my guy. Process is frustrating. We are here at the tail. Like, it's not even a process anymore. We accumulated picks. We got our guys, the ones that did hit. Now we just need the guy to put it all together, man. 51 points. What do you mean when we go under the screen, we get torched? Like, bro, I'm sorry, Kyle. You just don't watch the games, bro. You don't watch the games. 51 points. Dame Lillard was shooting from behind the arc, and he had some free shots. CJ McCollum came off the dribble, off the screen, had some free shots. Every single game, it's the same story, bro. I disagree with you. He makes shooters better by creating shots for them. Raptors are probably going to go with the bench anyways, true. Good night, bro. It's been an amazing time on the live. Appreciate you, man. Hope you have a good night, my guy. Shout out to you. Hope to see you back up in here, my guy. How did Embiid hurt himself? Stepped on the basket post, backing up. Just a Philly thing, but I think he'll be okay. Brett's a good coach. Needs to grow some balls and make Ben take shots and Joe better shape. Yeah, and really hold these guys accountable. Almost every modern day star has left their team or got traded, but the Sixers fans are always in love. It's like being a dead horse at this point. Stars are aligning. That was a sign that Ben and Joe can't coexist. Interesting. JRich went over the screen all night. 51 points. I'm buying. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. All night we were going under the screen still. Come on, bro. What's going on, Philly Fresh? Appreciate you being up in here, man. About to hop on out of here in a few minutes. Just talking some Sixers post game, man. Just a bunch of stuff. But appreciate you being up in here, my guy. Shout out to Philly Fresh. Great content creator. Al and a second rounder for Buddy. There you go. How does JJ feel about missing the playoffs? Yeah. I mean, I don't think he expected right away to make the playoffs, but I'm sure he wished he was still playing. I'm shocked my Nets are beating teams with no name guys. It's crazy how that works, right? All you got to do is play hard. I'm telling you. Rooting against us. In other words, he's rooting for the Suns. If we match up with Miami, can we win in the playoffs? It would be hard, man. It would be hard. So true. Drew Holiday for Ben Simmons and Danny Green for Embiid makes sense. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why do you want to get rid of 2 young players? Ben's 24, Joe's 26. New coaches to answer first. Let's not trade. That's just silly. I agree. He said, great game by JRich when Dame had 51 points going over. Bro, do you watch the games, bro? Come on. I'm just saying a majority of the time they go under the screens. You got to watch the games, bro. I mean, we talk about this every night. Come on. Philly Mike, my guy. Sloppy with the ball. Yeah, we were making lazy passes early on, man. Our pick and roll defense is atrocious. It's the same story every night. I mean, I don't know what this Kyle guy is talking about. I mean, I see the same thing every night. Brett did not learn anything with Greg Popovich. I wonder what he did. I do. Let's see. Bro, imagine if drafted Jason Tatum instead of Markelle. Of course. Ben and Joe are getting so much better. I agree. Raptors chip was a diamond in the rough. Won't happen again. Probably wouldn't happen if the Warriors had stayed healthy, too. Something is going on. If it was the Eagles, we would be all over the coach for not calling the play. Why doesn't anyone ever ask Brett why he doesn't call any? Great point. We saw the one play that other night against I'm drawing a blank right now, but you know what I'm talking about. We saw the play for Ben to shoot the 3. He drew up the play, and we don't see that again. Not even in that game. But every time where Brett draws up that corner play and Ben rolls out to the corner and shoots, he usually makes it, bro. And I just don't understand. As I said, the other Brett's never had a completely healthy squad when it counts. Simple to observe and understand. Philly fans are special in that you always find a way to be upset. He has had a completely healthy roster. He's not the guy. Get it out of your head. Simmons over Embiid. So RB, bro, it's Philly Mike. Nearly all the coaches in the league think Ben is great, but you know better, right? Crazy. I don't believe Brett has bad intentions, but he doesn't know how to react to the fans. He doesn't know what to do with it. Stop trying to tell me Brett is a good coach. When this guy plays Raul Neto for 21 minutes, plays him in meaningful games, and then we don't see him at all, like, you can't tell me, Alec Burks comes off in a great game. He plays 6 minutes in the first half. Like, these are just little things. Look, stop making excuses, bro. Come on. Sixers pride their team much in talent instead of building around Simmons and Embiid. Interesting point there. Drummer, people never going to give that up. Never. There's always going to be people like the ones, some of them up in here. They're just going to try to make an excuse. The reason I get it done is Ben. It's Joe. They always want to point fingers at the stars. But I'm telling you, these guys, you give one of these other coaches up in there. There is a reason that the Raptors are playing so well without Kawhi Leonard. It's Nick Nurse. Ben's fake injury was designed to let Brown off the hook. Interesting. They better. You think so? From the start of the game, I knew Joel would get injured. Crazy. Braves killed us. Absolutely did. Everyone's hating on Al Horford signing. Still a good signing. Took him from the Celtics. Can you imagine if they had him? That's a good point, bro. I agree. Whew. Man, I'm trying to get up on out of here, but you guys are coming with the fire, man. If Joe and Simmons will be healthy, they will be in the finals. Interesting. Tobias Harris needs to demand the ball at the end of the game. That's what we paid him for. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. He just kind of fizzles off sometimes, man. Philly guys support our teams, right? RB, right? Man. Brian Birdsong, what's going on? What's good? Keeping my head up. We going. We're gonna work through this tonight. It was a good start of our run. I like the optimism, my guy. People are just afraid to see a Ben that can shoot with Joel. Yeah. It's just crazy when you look at everything Ben can do. And people still have the audacity to want to just trade him right away. It's crazy, bro. If the Sixers play with this much heart, with Simmons and Embiid, we will win the championship. I like that take. I like that. I watch the games. I understand what my team has issues with, and it's frustrating. Yep. Sixers lost by 3, and the Phillies also lost. I don't care. The last 2 minutes, he went over the screen and got towards a 4-point play. Well, that's your problem, bro. You have to care because all game, these buckets add up. These buckets add up. Our pick and roll defense is atrocious, bro. Crazy. Is the Flyers the only Philly team that is fire right now? I might say yes on that. I might say yes. They're on fire right now. Eric R, what's going on? What's good? Is Embiid hurt? Seemed like he turned or twisted his ankle, stepped on the basketball post backing up. Just a weird injury. I think he'll be okay though. I think he'll be okay, but we'll see. People just don't want to see the Sixers succeed because they are scared. Yep. Sixers medical staff sucks, plain and simple. They do. We got to get them boys out of here, man. You get rid of Simmons and Embiid. Brown can actually. Come on, bro. Stop it. Brett doesn't call plays for Ben to shoot because Ben isn't calling for the ball to shoot it. Doesn't want to break Ben's confidence, which is very fragile. How about giving him more confidence? Give him more opportunities to shoot, man. Do you know Chris Smooth? Yeah. Brett doesn't know how to coach. Flyers best team in the Eastern Conference. I knew Dame was going to have a good game. Yeah, I agree. All these people have been here saying Brett Brown is a good coach. I mean, what was the excuse last year when you give him Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris and JJ Redick? I'll wait. I guess you're right about Brett Brown, but I can't see anyone else coaching this team. What do you mean you can't see anyone else coaching this team? I knew Dame was going to have a good game. He went off, man. Carter Hart is legit, and I don't watch hockey. He is legit, man. He's a star. Do the Heat have a good coach? They do. And you wonder why young guys and inexperienced fellas are playing above par. Well, Ben can shoot. Brett doesn't draw plays to get open. Yep. RB, got to get up early. Love the live streams. Catch you next Sixers game. Appreciate you, the boys. 2138. Shout out to you, bro. Have a great night, my guy. Bring Mark Jackson in. Refs were complete garbage. People are just hating on us. The media says we have to choose between one. We really don't. It's just the whole narrative that gets created. It's annoying. It really is. I don't know. Probably the new theme. Do you think if we had Butler this season instead of Harris, our season would be a different story? Yes. Yes, I do. Which is why I wanted to keep Jimmy Butler, man. I can never get my head around the fact that Brett was one of the best coaches in the history of basketball and does not know a single thing about coaching. Exactly, bro. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Ben is a 2-time All-Star without a jump shot, without shooting the ball. Say it one time for the people in the back, Barm. Say it one time, baby. Rothman Institute for you. People keep saying this year's finals are bust. Like, dude, yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Sixers will be the 6th seed. Ouch, Embiid twisted an ankle. Yeah, it did not look good, man. Let's go. Birds HG's back. Says the strength of a legend came to check on you. The stamina. I'm getting tired, man. I'm about to get up on out of here. 2 hours and 10 minutes. But these people got some fire coming up in this chat. And wow. Is it midnight? It's about to be. And I'm about to go to sleep, man. Brad was calling plays for Burks and Rich today in the 4th to ride the hot hand. Yes, he was. And I appreciated that. Eagle season. Great live. Appreciate it, my guy. Like, I don't picture a coach like those or anyone like that being on the Sixers. Yeah, man, I wish. When Brett couldn't get it done last year, I was like, this is not the guy. I would have brought Tobias off the bench. That's what I'm saying. You guys some of these people are acting like he didn't have anything to work with last year. Didn't we have the top starting 5 in the league? Like, come on, bro. People got short-term memory. And that's what I hate about it. That's what I hate. If Embiid wasn't sick in Game 6, Brett Brown gets to the finals last year. You think so? You think he beats Milwaukee? Interesting. You're a legend, RB. You're a GOAT. Appreciate it, my guy. The excuse last year was Embiid has gastritis and a bum knee. Why is reality so difficult for you to admit? I'm telling you reality. We had Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid suited up. He was there in Game 7, right? He was healthy. He was fine. Am I lying? Come on, bro. Come on. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You want to talk about a podcast? Listen to Jimmy Butler's podcast about Brett Brown. Come on, bro. Stop defending the man. Time to get him on out of here. Later, bro. I'll get the membership. See you next game. Appreciate it, my guy. Means a lot. Thank you for supporting the channel as always, my guy. Man. Sixers will beat Boston. What's the status on Embiid? Have not seen it yet. I think he'll be okay, though. Might be out for a couple games to rest. Pop said Brett was a kiss, and that's why he got rid of him. He might have been jokingly telling the truth the whole time. I remember that. He definitely did not learn a lot. Brett Brown did take Raptors to lose 7 on a lucky shot. But here's the thing. It shouldn't have gone 7. It shouldn't have gone 7. Come on, man. Experimenting with players now to see who's good for playoff rotation. Current seeding games don't matter much. I agree. Can the Sixers call up somebody from the waiver wire? I think it's too late. I'm not sure what happens if guys get injured, but I think it's too late. 2 hours, 10 minutes strong. You're the MVP, my guy. Appreciate you. Who do you think will win the finals this year? I'll give you my opinions before the playoffs start, man. RB's not going to get any sleep. I need some sleep, man. I need something to eat, man. Crazy. 2 hours you guys got me up on here for a post game. Sixers fans talk like they're placing an order at the drive-thru. Doesn't work. Bro, it's bad. You want to talk, your order doesn't come out in 5 minutes? How about 7 years? Come on. Why are you defending Brett Brown? I mean, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. You'd probably be the type of guy to defend Gabe Kapler. I'm sure of it. You think we beat Phoenix? I'm looking forward to it. We'll see if Joel Embiid plays. We'll have more on Tuesday before the game. But overall, the Sixers got to play hard like they did tonight. Brett Brown could not take advantage of a Golden State Warriors team. Like, come on, the Cavs, the Warriors. I can't understand things people are saying is that it almost seems like half these people don't know ball. And it's crazy because it's the half of the same Sixers fans that are the people that love Nick Foles and Wentz shouldn't be here. And it's the same people. And I just don't get it. It's like divided. And I'm like, why, bro? Why? It's like you can never have stars in the city without some people always having to come at their neck. Team is difficult to watch. Fire Brett Brown. Shout out to HR, by the way. Appreciate the super chat. Big donations out here, man. Means a lot. Thank you. Appreciate your support as always. I appreciate your perspectives. Obviously, we're not going to agree on everything. I don't agree with everybody on everything, But I like you coming in here and giving your takes, even though a lot of them tonight I don't agree with. Hey, at the end of the day, it's all love. We're talking Sixers basketball, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. Let's see. Whew. Getting tired, man. $60 in the chat. Y'all legendary, man. The GOATs. If it wasn't for my mom, I still would have been in the stream and channel membership. It's all good, my guy. It's all good. Guys, check out the channel memberships, though. Just dropped them. A lot of cool exclusive content. A lot of things coming, man. I don't know who would replace them. There's a few names out there. Bye. Have to go. You're the GOAT. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being in here. If we can't get it done, I hope the Nuggets win it all. A sleeper, man. A sleeper. Look how the Nuggets are building. Look how they're building. What team scares you in the East? Probably the Raptors and the Bucks. Let's see. How can you sit there for 2 hours with no breaks twice every other? It's hard, man. It's a grind, but I appreciate talking Philly sports. That's what I'm here for. And you guys love it, right? Let me know in the chat if you guys like these streams, because my plan was to just do post-game reactions, but I like coming on here and interacting. It's hard, but it's a grind, and I love talking Philly sports. So that is what it is, man. Jimmy Butler can't coexist with Ben Simmons currently. Both can't shoot, need to facilitate. Look, Jimmy's the clutch guy, man. I think if Ben was able to shoot, they definitely can coexist. For sure. Let's see. Mike D'Antoni and Brett Brown had a similar situation coming into the season. Brett's players just aren't executing. So, I mean, we got people on both sides of the equation. I love all the debates, man. That's what I'm here for. We need to rest the players and not worry about seeding, in my opinion. I agree, because Brooklyn and Orlando, they're not going to catch us. Gabe Kapler can chill in San Fran. He was the worst coach. Terrible. Dono hype up in the chat. Shout out to my guy HR again with the Dono. Fire Brett Brown. Road to 3K. It's the people who watch Max Kellerman and Nick Wright. Brainwashed. Throw Colin Coward in there. Hashtag bringing the fire takes. I love it. How long will you lose Embiid and Simmons? Simmons is done for the year probably. Embiid, I don't think it'll be too serious, but we'll see. We'll see. When people say stuff that don't make sense, I turn it off. Also, McCaskill, but your content is great so far. I do like the Sixers. AI is one of my favorites. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate the support. We welcome all people up in here, man, to talk sports. Shout out to you. Sorry about the Cavs right now, but by the way, those rumors, I'm not giving up Ben Simmons to the Cavs. Just FYI. Yo, respect. You've been doing this for over 2 hours nonstop. Respect. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, man. Means a lot. Respect. Just trying to grind, my guy. Don't tell me about Brett not being able to coach when he has the game plan around a 6'10" number one pick who can't shoot in a 5-foot jumper. Stop. Look, man, how about you get the guy to shoot a jumper? He can shoot. I mean, look, I'm not going to beat the dead horse, man, but there's just certain things, the adjustments, the pick and roll defense. Just guys, you got to get your team up and ready to play, man. So, look, I'm not saying Brett can't completely coach, but he's far from the best coach. He's not the guy to get it done here, in my opinion, man. Big play, Slay, got to go. Appreciate you, man. How can you build around Embiid when he can't stay healthy through a season? We need a good shooting guard. Feel you, man. The injuries are a concern, though. I'm not going to lie. Love it. Do game reactions, please. Absolutely. In the playoffs are going to be something different. They're going to be fire. Do you think there's any chance if we don't fire Brett? If we don't fire him, I'm a free agent fan. There honestly could be a chance, just knowing the Sixers. There could be a chance, and it kind of worries me, you know? Love them, bro. Appreciate you, man. Nuggets built that team like Sam Hinkie without negative. Yes. Michael Porter Jr., I've been watching that kid since sophomore year of high school. He's different. And him, like, they're building something special there. Simmons comes back this season. This team was designed for the playoffs. Horford is a nightmare in playoffs historically. I agree. If the Nuggets win it, Embiid would never hear the end of Jokic is Joel's dad. Never. And by the way, Embiid is better than Jokic. Jokic is different. He's a different type of big man, but I still take Embiid over him. 2 hours and 20 minutes. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Hopefully that changes. Keep up the support for RB Road to 3K. Hopefully we get there. Let's get to 3K, man. As a C's fan, I was looking forward to going toe-to-toe with a healthy Sixers squad. I'm sorry that you got injured. Praise for sure. Shout out to you. Respect, man. It'll still be a good series if Embiid's in. It'll still be a good series. I like it. Definitely. Asia, thank you for all your support as well. Always to the channel. One of the realists. We would have lost last year in 5. Jimmy was not clutch in game 2. Jimmy's clutch, man. Even if I'm not a Philly fan. Shout out to you. JRich was cooking tonight. Absolutely. I'm a Sixers fan, but this fan base always falls in love with stars instead of being interested in constructing winning teams. Don't stars make for winning teams? Where's Zaire Smith? Great question. One that has not been brought up tonight. Who knows? Probably sitting on his couch in Philly. Man. If one had to leave, would you keep Ben or Joe? I would have to see the rest of the team around him. We don't have the assets to get Simmons anyway. We just need to develop. Yeah, I agree. You guys are in the works. My hot take for the Cavs is that they get Bron and Bronny Jr. in a couple years. I hope we can play Celtics and move on to the Bucks and beat the Raptors in the finals and take a chip from either LA team. That'd be crazy, bro. I remember when everyone in Philly wanted to fire Doug Peterson. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you gotta give it time. But the thing is, the players believe in Doug Peterson. They believe in his system, man. 2 hours every other day. Gotta love the grind. Keep it up. Love the channel. Members living good. Keep up the support. Shout out to you, bro. In the East, we cannot sleep on the Heat. May make a deep run. They could. There's gonna be some sleepers. I'm telling you, man. I am Reggie 5. What's going on, Reggie 5? I think we should build around Ben Simmons. Peace out, my guy. Thing I can't take is that it's always the coach's fault. People killed Larry Brown here. Yeah, but AI didn't have as much around him. Like, there is talent on this team. You guys can't tell me that there's not championship talent on this team, man. Forgot about the Heat. Think there's too much behind them. Have to show respect, my guy, for the hard work. Appreciate it. Larry Brown, not Brett Brown. I can't support Brett. You only need 2 guys to make the team work. Ben and Embiid work with JJ. You didn't hear from Philly fans the clamoring for a split. They were winning 50 games. And look, the dynamic of the league now is there are just 2 guys. There are 2 stars per team now. You can make it work with Ben and Joe, but you got to get the most out of them. I agree with Eric R. Even last year with the talent you had, and I just thought we should have gone farther. Blazers won. That means Nola is eliminated. Yep. Hope Horford steps up as our Nick Foles or Shake Milton. Horford's playing well. Got to give him the credit. The process failed. Silver made sure it did with Colangelo and that fake Fultz injury, and Embiid and Simmons don't fit. I mean, we were a king. I think Sam Hinkie was successful. I think he died for our sins. But yeah, man, we were able to accumulate a lot. I wouldn't say it failed yet. We'll see what happens. Doug Peterson actually won something. You can't compare him and Brett. Again, I agree, and the players believe in him. Playoffs is a different game. You think healthy Joe gives us a chance. It gives us a bit of a chance. It does. It'll slow down in the playoffs. Would you build around Ben or Joe? That's like asking me what you want with what do you want your Lambo with doors or without, right? People just take these commodities for granted. And then it's funny because it's the same people. When these guys get shipped off, when they leave, it's the same people that are sitting there. Why can't we get any stars? Why don't we have talent? It's those same people. It's the same people with the Eagles. When Carson Wentz is up out here and then people ride him on out of the city. Man, we need to get a quarterback. It's the same people, bro. Same people. Hey, bro, I'm a dip. I like your style for sure. Earned a sub. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. And I think you said you're a Celtics fan, right? Everyone's welcome in here. Love talking sports, man. So shout out to you. When they won all those games with Jimmy and JJ, Brett sucked. Come on, my dude. Brett's not a coach to take advantage of his players. Remember when Doug Collins was the coach? I'll never forget that series, Asia, against the Miami Heat. It was crazy. 116 likes. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like to see up in here. Let's see. Embiid and Joe can work with all guards. Get Brett out, please. Can't stand watching Matisse not playing over Furk in our second unit. JJ was a gift and a curse. How is he a curse? Let me know. I think RB's tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. I mean, this is 2.5 hours. I'm exhausted. But I'm here for the people. Every time I keep saying, let's get on up out of here, the comments are just coming crazy. So we'll read a couple more. We'll hop on out. Overall, I just want to get my overall take on the game again. Overarching Sixers, it sucks seeing Joel Embiid down. They did not play well in the first half, but were able to come back, and playing hard leads to good things happening. They played hard in the second half. Third quarter stepped it up. Fourth quarter, the pick and roll defense was not good, going under as always. But overall, these guys took it down to the wire. Just Damian Lillard had that type of game, 51 points, and he heated up. But Al Horford for the Sixers played well. JRich had one of his career nights, and I need to see it more often from him. Shake still got to get a bit better. Tobias Harris, he just had one of those iffy nights. He's got to step up. But what I'm seeing from these bench pieces, Burks, a crazy fourth quarter, Matisse in there for the defense, Glenn Robinson III stepping up, even Mike Scott contributing. Overall, I can't be mad tonight. But going forward, these next 3 games, hopefully Embiid plays, and we'll see how these guys do against these teams, and we'll get ready for the playoffs. But without Ben Simmons, hopefully we'll have Joel Embiid, and we can still at least be feasible, at least be a feasible team in the playoffs. So we'll be back when I hear about whether Joe is playing or not. I'll talk about this Suns game, but be up here on it'll be an early pregame on Tuesday, but the post game will be rocking after the Suns game on Tuesday. If the Heat could win with LeBron and Wade needing the ball, then a center and point forward can work. Yes. Let's let him rest. Thank you, Asia. Coach like Charlie Mann was the coach that had the talent and won a chip. JJ Redick is probably still in the payroll. Pick him up before he leaves the bubble. Keep the streak going. I miss JJ. I do. Woo. Embiid and Ben can work with all guards, shooting guards, and point guards. I agree. I was here earlier, and I said Embiid would drop 50. I said he would drop 41. I wish he would have stayed in. I think we could have won. Ideal first round matchup, probably. Man, I don't know. We got to see who's healthy, but I don't know. It's between Boston and Miami. Pacers I would like. I just don't see it as a realistic option. Love these post games after every Sixers game or any Philly. Got high hopes for the Sixers. Brett Brown needs to break out of his own comfort and actually be a leader. Absolutely right, Connor Murphy. If Joe's healthy, losing Ben may not be the biggest blow. Horford takes a spot, could shoot threes. Paint not congested. Horford was a nightmare for Giannis. If he can shoot consistently, yes, but we will see. 120 likes. Shout out to everybody. Hit that like if you have not yet. Trying to give a donation, but running into error. You got Venmo. Hey, it's all good, man. I got a Venmo, but I'm not gonna take your money like that, my guy. I appreciate it. I don't know why the chat feature's not working, but shout out to you, bro. I appreciate it. Maybe it'll work next time or something. But hey, if you guys have not checked out these channel memberships, I'm doing crazy additional content for the members. Check that out. Become a member of the Fire Take channel, man. But Sneak Hill, I do appreciate that, man. It means a lot. I'm not gonna take your money on Venmo though. I'm not gonna do that, my guy. but I appreciate it. Man, love your channel. Your vids will soon take this to another level. Appreciate that. Means a lot. Kind words, guys. I'm trying. I'm grinding for you guys. I really am. If y'all retain the core of Simmons, Embiid, and Thibault, your championship contenders for years to come. But I got to go, my man. You earned a sub. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being up in here for sure. Sixers hires Kenny Atkinson. He'll be a name to look into. Thanks, bro. Your insight's always insightful. Love talking Philly sports. Love the sports debate. Have a good night. Shout out to you, my guy. GG's, even though we lost, took every bit of 51 from Dame. Good point. JJ was a curse because Celtics series 2 years ago, every possession. I agree. I do agree, but I do think there could have been ways to kind of negate that. But really, he was left out there on an island, you know? Let's see. Cursing the fact that he had Brett Brown thinking he could coach with all those threes dropping. Yep. Sixers have talent, but they don't have a well-constructed team. TJ Warren dropped 50 on the Sixers, and now Dame dropped 50. 125. The game was won and lost in the last 2 minutes. In the last 2 minutes, JRich went over the screen. See, there's other things, though, that you can't – like you can't just say a game was won in the last 2 minutes. I disagree, bro. We shot 75% from the line. Tobias didn't step up. How about the fact that we let them go on a whatever run? It's in my notes in the first quarter. Like, there's things you cannot, like, just blow off. Yeah, the game was technically won in the last 2 minutes because Dame hit the last couple shots. But come on, bro. Come on. And I'm not saying that JRich doesn't – there's never a time when he goes over the screen. But I'm saying overall, this team, the way they are, I guess, instructed to play pick and rolls is under. It's just what happens, bro. I'm sorry. It's just what happens. I'm not trying to just harp on it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it just happens. I'm officially subscribing. Like your content. Keep up the good work. Shout out to you, 88 Eagles fan. Appreciate it a lot, my guy. Sneak Hill, thank you for the donation, my guy. You did not have to. Never expected. Always appreciated. Shout out to you for the donation, man. It means a lot, and it definitely helps me build out this channel and just continue to upgrade it and keep working hard. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate it a lot. Jonah Lynn, 127 now. Hey, we got the likes coming up in here, man. I love it. We still got 53 people in here. You guys are some real ass Sixers people. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you, no matter what side of the spectrum we're on, you guys are some real Sixers people, bro. It's crazy. JRich, Thibault, Harris, Horford, and Embiid, Burks, Robinson, Shake off the bench. If we can connect the pieces, got a shot. We got a bit of a shot. We got a bit of a long shot, my guy. And Sneak Hill, shout out to you for another $5 donation. Man, thank you so much, bro. Thank you for the support. I appreciate your insight. Appreciate you being in here, man. Giving all your takes and everything. Means a lot, my guy. Shout out to you. Glad to have you up in here, man. And thank you for the support. From the bottom of my heart, man. Appreciate it. Sixers lose every year in the playoffs because of Brett Brown or because Ben can't shoot a 2-foot jumper. Is that a question? Great feed, man. It's great blowing off some steam here. That's really what we're for, man. That's what we're here for. I love coming in here, man, just because this is what I always do. This is what I've always, done my whole life. But now that I got people that I can talk with, people that understand me, you know what I mean? Not just the average Twitter trolls. I love it, man. Love your platform, dude. Rock out. Shout out to you, HR. We might not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, I'm always going to respect you, bro. Always going to respect you, my guy. The bounce off Tobias Harris into the hoop changed the game. Yeah, that was his first bucket of the game. Thibault's the key to advancing past the first round. Anything can happen. I agree. Ben Simmons to the Cavs. Thoughts, not a chance. 3 words, not a chance, bro. Sixers need a ball handler, period. That I agree with. We'll see what Shake Milton can do. Good night, RB. Your money. This channel's going to blow up. Your chats are fire. Going to have to wrench me up so you can see my comments. Hey, I got you, my guy. I got you. Let me see, bro. I got you. Just hit you with that wrench, my guy. Let me hit a couple other people with these wrenches because you guys have come in here and you guys have given me some fire takes, some great insight. I had to take off a couple mods because there were people deleting comments like on regular videos that they should not have. And I'm like, come on, like, Relax, bro. Let me give out some wrenches up in here, man. And by the way, don't abuse the wrench or else you lose the wrench. That's all I'll say. Don't make me have to go back and go and look and take away some wrenches. But appreciate you, Eric R., my guy. Feel bad for you guys. You go through a lot of pain. Life of a Philly fan, man. So if they're instructed to go, why would he go over for the last game deciding shots? We win that game if JRich goes under the screens. I disagree, bro. You got to reference a player. Are you talking about the 1-3? Because he actually did go over. You're right on that play, and Dame hit it. Dame still hit the ball. So if you're going under and you're going to let Dame Lillard shoot a free three, come on, bro. Come on. 130 likes, 131. I love it. I love it. That's crazy, man. I'm loving this. Helps push his content out to other people. So appreciate it. I live and die Philly sports. So do I. So do I. MG Nas, 130 likes. I like it. I think Jamal Murray and Jeremy Grant is a real good package deal. I like those guys. What does the wrench do? You are a moderator to the channel. You can delete comments. If people come in the stream, don't delete comments if people are just giving a different opinion. But if they're disrespectful, if they're racist, prejudiced, whatever, if they come in like the guy did earlier today and they're just spamming the heck, you can time them out, get them up off the channel. That's what the wrench does. What would you like to see from the trade if it were to go down? You could trade me the whole Cavs franchise, bro, and I really would not do it. Like, no offense. I just would not do it. I'm glad I subscribed. Finally got some good Sixers content. Shout out to you, James. Appreciate it, man. RW, appreciate you, my guy. Woo! But we have reached the end of the comments as of right now. 50 people up in here. If you have not yet, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe to the channel. I'm going to post this link one more time. Check out the channel memberships if you want to go above and beyond. Offer a bit of additional support and in turn receive some great perks. So shout out to everybody. 2.5 hours. Can't believe we've been on here this long. But with that being said, the Philadelphia 76ers fall to the Blazers. We talked literally everything about this whole game. We'll be back Tuesday and Wednesday for the pre and post games. Hope to see you guys up in there. And just up on my regular videos talking. I'm always free. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RB Philly Take. I always DM. Some of you guys DM me. We talk, have conversations. Appreciate all the support. So shout out to all you guys. Really, for real. 51 people up in here. Crazy, man. It's 12:30 a.m. where I'm at. So shout out to all you guys. And I really hope you guys have a great rest of your night and a great Monday. And I hope you guys sleep well. And I hope we bounce back and get a nice dub. And we'll be here to talk about everything on Tuesday. Simmons for D Book. That's an interesting one. Kyle, come on. Why are you still fighting me? Why are you still fighting with me on this? I'm like half asleep, bro. He jumps on his back. It's not how to defend. Our backcourt defenders can't defend from behind. Come on, bro. Come on. You do NFL reviews. I do a lot of Eagles content, my guy. You're going to be big. I appreciate it, Nadir. Means a lot. If you and Broads would do a collab, it would be all. I've been trying to get Broads. I mean, I've collabed with a lot. I've been trying to get Broads for a minute now. But he's busy, man. Broads is busy and does a lot. So I respect his grind. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But me and him definitely do talk on private. What's your least favorite Sixers move in the last 5 years? I'm sorry. Like, I can't even think about that right now. A couple that I did not like, though. I mean, I guess I would have to say the Fultz thing. If they thought that Ben Simmons was still going to be a point guard, like, why do we draft Fultz? In hindsight, I guess. But besides that, I guess I would – I don't know. I mean, letting Jimmy Butler go. Even a guy like Nerlens Noel, I don't know how long ago that was. But, yeah, I still wish we had Nerlens Noel, to be honest. Brand isn't bad. Sixers weren't winning with just Jimmy last year. Need another piece. Made us contenders. Made the trades we needed this year as well. I agree. Best. Shout out to Asia. 132 likes. Peace out. Coming from a Cowboys fan, you and EDP are the only Eagles fans I will watch. I appreciate it. Live reactions, live, just Philly passionate, and I always tell it how I see it. But shout out to everyone. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Get some good sleep, and I'll be back on Tuesday. With that being said, Sixers post game, as always, I go by RB. Philly take with RB. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. I will catch you on the next one. Hold on, let me get the comment out of the way. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.